Hello everyone, welcome. I'm RxOliver and these are my friends and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. This is Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel or Fey Nights Session 21 and it'll be In the Mists of Manivarsha Session 1. I'm here tonight with the amazing, as always, Games Master Martin, and then next to me on screen we have Brutally Honest, making a triumphant return for this one. It's Chris Kidd. Next to Chris, it's Birdie, and next to Birdie, it's Dave. Should be a great one. So thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. I will hand it over to our Dungeon Master, Martin.
Okay, welcome everyone. So, yes, we're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we have Chris as our kind of guest star for today. And yeah, we have the votes are in, literally just for the art competition. And Dave / Thalrin has won. So if you want him
Hang
to
on,
do
hang on.
any...
Hang on.
What?
We're going to ask Twitch. Any last minute votes?
Whoever the three people called Chris are,
The three,
thanks very much for your vote.
three people called Chris Kidd have all voted for Thalrin, so if there's any other votes last minute from our live Twitch audience, let us know. Goofin, we're looking at you. Everyone else in Twitch is currently playing, so Goofin, we're looking at you, no pressure. Goofin votes for Yurty. I kind of back Yurty.
Okay.
I kind of back Yurty.
then.
I think it should be. I think it should be a draw between Yurty and Thalrin.
Yeah, T.
I mean,
You can have
literally
it.
get...
You only want me to take it because there's no prize.
Well, hang on. Who does everybody at the table vote for? I vote for Yurty, so that's 2 votes for Yurty. Dave, who do you vote for if you can't vote for yourself?
I will say once. Petal, is that bottom left?
Petal is bottom right. That Yurty is bottom left.
Right. It's bottom left.
You voting for Yurty? That's
The
3 for Yurty. Chris.
The turtle, yeah.
Chris voted for Thalrin. Birdie, who are you
Although
voting
if you
for?
see Petal's goat, I don't know now.
Birdie, who are you voting for?
I like how round Yurty is in her picture.
That's 4. And Phil's in the chat as well. Evening, Phil. Which image is the best? Francis top left, Thalrin top middle, Calendar top right, Yurty bottom left, Valara bottom middle, or Petal bottom right? Yurty has 1, but I would like to know. Anyway, Martin, we can talk to Twitch after. Commence. Yurty has won it. Yurty has won it.
Me and glad democracy works. That's what we've
Dave-
just found
Dave has-
out. It clearly
Dave-
works.
Thalrin got Phil's vote, by the way. Well done, Dave.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
Thank you,
guess
Phil.
we'll do it at the end. And there's a prize, but there's a character prize, not like you get a prize. So there is a prize. It's just not,
You get the love
I
and
thought we were promised merch.
you get the love and adoration of the fans.
I'm the DM. I don't do the merch side. You'd have to ring up the marketing department if you want a t-shirt. That's not my department.
That's me.
Unfortunately.
I'm the
they're all
marketing department.
t-shirts, they are.
I'm gonna make all 6. It's gonna be a series. Just wait.
I mean, I'm going to send them all to a psychiatrist, but that's just for like a person.
Psychiatrist and the
It's
t-shirt
not
printer.
for-
Yeah.
Yes, anyone knows anyone who's doing psychiatry and t-shirt making, we're very
Hit us
interested to hear from you. Okay, but I think we're ready to start. So yeah, we'll do our quick introductions. Everyone's leveled up as well. Chris will do you at the end, and you can do a very quick, what new stuff you've got if you wish. But yeah, Birdie. So yeah, pimp yourself out, tell us your level up, and then you can answer our question of the day, which I'll tell you at the end.
If I level up, I'm a level 9, but you can find me here and only here, and that's it for me. Very simple.
I thought you were selling cats now. I thought you did have a job.
No, I can give you guys a cat if you want. I'll go find one.
Oh, so she's giving cat. You don't, as we know, cats are free. If you would like a
Can
cat,
I have one as the
just-
prize? There you go.
You can
I'll
have a
ship it
free
to you.
cat.
I'll ship it to your door. But
Yep.
that's it
So
for me. You
Birdie,
can only find me on Oliver's channel.
any cool leveling up stuff? I think you got a new
have a new
spell. I don't know if you've got anything
spell.
else.
That one new spell, Blinding Smite, which I'm very excited to use, though I don't think I can use it right now.
Okay.
It's not really anybody I can find. So.
And the question of today is, what sport does your character like to play or watch? It can be real or not imaginary, but something for this
Fantasy.
world. Yeah.
Competitive hide and seek.
Okay. And what's your favorite hide and seek team? What's their team name?
The McCanns.
The peepers.
The peepers. It's the peepers.
The peepers. Okay. Okay, I like it. Sounds like, if you think about it too much, it's a bit perverted, but generally I like it. Okay. I'm still doing the segues. Talking of perverted, brew, because you're next on the screen. Ooh. Girls can be perverts too, guys. FYI,
They
it's
can.
just a fact.
They can.
Only they can.
They can. They can and are.
Yeah.
So, Brew, pimp yourself out and level up stuff.
Yeah, so I'm brutally honest. I stream co-working and co-study streams mainly now. Weekdays. I don't know when, really, because I've been slacking, but you can find me there. And then also on Oliver's channel. Level up. Yurdi is a level 6 sorcerer and a level 3 wizard. Nothing fancy that's new. And then favorite sport is water yodeling.
Nice. And again, the team name of them is, have you got one?
The Garglers, so we're gonna keep it in the same vein.
Okay. Talking of spitting stuff out, Dave.
Hello, I'm Dave. I'm playing Thalrin, and I play on my channel, Dave's RPGs. I also play on RxOliver's channel more often than not, and also Brotherhood of the Dice, who the owner of that is in chat. I'll say hello, Phil.
Hello, Phil.
And I think, I'm not sure if I had this last time. I don't think so. I've got 3 lucky points now. So I can use them to, whenever make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can spend 1 to roll an additional d20, and I choose which one to use, which is quite nice. And Thalrin's favourite sport is Faeball, which is the Fae's version of football. And his favourite team is Manchester Weird.
Nice. Okay, talking of playing with balls, RX.
Thank you, Marty. You wish. Hey, I am RxOliver. I make these videos on this YouTube channel where we play TTRPGs and also play on Dave's channel and Brotherhood of the Dice. Check out those channels if you're not already. Thank you. Francis at level 9 is a monk. Gained it's called Halfling. No, it's not. That's a Halfling thing. It's an unarmored movement improvement. So not just his speed, but he can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids without falling. I can run across vertical surfaces and across liquids. I can walk on water like someone who I'm a big fan of. So that's exciting.
Nice. And sports related?
Oh, well, it has to be football / Faeball if we're talking the Fae version, and his favourite team is the Cannoneers.
Okay. Talking of blasting things, we have our guest star, Chris Kidd. So, Chris.
That was actually a good segue. Well done.
Thanks. I've been practicing since you've been gone. They're usually quite rude, though. Like, they're quite...
Blasting those fannies, right?
Yeah, I mean, they're usually offensive. Yeah, but there you go, Chris, go for it. Pimp yourself out. Tell us about your character, new stuff.
Hi, my name's Chris Kidd. You'll find me on all socials at I'm Chris Kidd. Twitch, YouTube, and all the links are in the description. Other than that, I'm playing Drac, the Relic Hunter today. And with my level up, I have taken 2 levels in Fighter. Why is that important? Because that gives me the one thing that anyone cares about for a fighter is action surge. So that allows me to add not only another action, but with my barbarianness, another 2. But you'll see that later on once we get in the massive fight, and I don't get a chance to use it because that's normally what happens when I level up.
So that's Rogue, Barbarian, Fighter, your triple class now. Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you heard it here first. He's bi.
Chris swings 3 ways.
3 ways, Chris. Okay, and Chris, talking of 3 ways, what's your character's favorite sport?
My character, it's Dunk a Dragon. So it's from my hometown. It's a game where we have a big target, and you have to throw a sheep at it, and then when it hits it, then the dragon that's on the seat falls into a big pool of water. That's my favorite sport.
Nice. I guess, do they have team names? Or is it just like an
No,
like
it's
darts?
individual. It's like darts, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The best player, if you want their name, is Gary.
Gary.
Put yourself on the spot and really pull through there, Chris.
Gary.
I was trying to think of something that wouldn't get me cancelled because there was a lot more names that came into my mind that were Korean, and they didn't get said.
Nice.
Because remember, Korea is the national place of where the dragons are from. Martin said that, not me.
It is.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the book we're using,
Canon.
yeah.
It's canon now.
It is.
Okay. Jerry or Gary. Go.
Okay, so on with the show. So, defeating Telexolotls and freeing the warriors and druid, they find the druid unable to speak. Realizing the shell around his neck is some magical enchantment, they break it. He reveals he was coming to talk to the Telexolotls, but that a strange green thiefling used magic on him to stop him. He then convinced the Telexolotls he was there to help and could open up a portal to the plane of fire if the Telexolotl swears loyalty to him with all his brothers and sisters. Making their way back to the village, they are celebrated as heroes. But Yurdi, realizing the Water Olympics is actually finishing tomorrow, you guys manage to get some help from the village elders, and they magically get a guide to Yurdi's hometown for the last day of the trials. You arrive in the morning. Taking part in an art contest, they then all go to see Yurdi's sister, who has basically already been competing for the last 10 days, and the final competition is a dance competition. And she does a very unusual dance, which kind of represents her home city. With all her previous wins, she's about to receive the Shankar Trophy Shell for her city. But as the celebration is about to conclude, a great tidal wave hits the city, and that's where we left our players. So, we're not going straight into a fight because there is some stuff going on. So, you can see kind of on the map that the tidal waves hit, there's water gushing everywhere. You've got to imagine there's people, well, turtles and non-turtle people running everywhere. Everything's, all the vendors that had little stands are getting smashed with the water. And, it's just basically chaos. So you guys are all going to have to try and stop this, or you may get hurt by the tidal wave that's crashing down. So... all roll me a actually, all roll me for initiative, and whoever gets the highest, I'm going to tell you guys something that happens. So I've got a 9, 21, 4,
20. You're able to
20.
21.
I'm waiting for Chris. So Chris have to be
You're
the
a horse.
21.
What am I rolling? Sorry, initiative.
Initiative, yeah, just to see who goes first for this little challenge.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so Yuri, roll me a d6.
Got a 1.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happens in a moment. But as the wave is crashing down, now you do have time to try and do something. So if you have magic or something similar, but otherwise you're basically going to get hit by the wave. So everyone needs to do me a strength saving throw, or you're going to take some damage. But if you have any magic that you think would stop that, or you think of another way, I may let you avoid it. So it's up to you guys.
Can I jump
Yes.
out of the way? I can jump probably higher than the wave.
Sure. Yeah, give me an athletics check for you to see if you can
Okay.
jump on one of the taller buildings. Yeah.
Not acrobatics.
No, athletics is always jumping. Acrobatics is like going over a tightrope or something.
Yeah, hang on, because I clicked the wrong thing. Athletics. Luckily, I'm a halfling, and we'll roll that again.
Okay.
Did this not
It's
happen last
too-
session? My first roll was a 1, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be a fumble.
Luckily,
Oh!
There we
luckily
go.
I'm a
There we
halfling, and I
go.
can roll that again, right?
I mean, I think so. I think you can never.
Yeah, it just says you
have-
re-roll once. It doesn't say a limit.
So I
Yeah.
guess you can take it all again.
2 in a row. Hi everybody, I'm Shithead.
If you get it again, I'm gonna say something really bad happens. If
Oh my
You're
god!
not-
Oh,
You're just gonna take the full damage. 'cause
No,
you're
no,
halfling,
no,
this
no.
is not
I'm
working.
a halfling. I re-roll them, or there's something wrong with Beyond. I can't roll 4 in a row. There must be something wrong with Beyond.
of course you can.
You can roll, but
There you go. I
roll
rolled a
22,
2. There you go. I rolled a
That's
2.
okay. Well,
Okay.
there you go. You want
3
I
1s
think
in a
D&D
row
on
and then
there
a
too.
2. Oh my god.
Yeah, you definitely get caught. You're gonna be doing
What,
your roll with disadvantage. Has anyone?
what saving
Has anyone
throw
else
was it?
want to? It's a strength
strength?
saving throw.
Unbelievable
If you can think of another way, like teleporting out of the way, or like.
Do I now still get
yeah,
to make the
jumping.
strength saving throw? Because even though I failed that, but I still get the strength saving throw, right?
You do, but yours will be disadvantaged. 'cause
Right,
you
okay.
rolled so
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
But
yeah. I
yes.
can't believe.
Can,
Yes.
I can't believe
Yes.
that.
can Yurdi
Yes.
use Decelerate on the whole tidal wave to prevent or reduce the damage
I
for
rolled
everyone?
another 1.
Have
On
you
the
just rolled
saving-
another
I
one?
rolled another 1 on the saving throw.
You're getting him out of the way.
It's
You are
disadvantage.
getting
It's,
out the
it's
way.
disadvantage, so it's the 1 that counts. I rolled a 6. I rolled another 1. 5 first rolls, 4 1s.
Get him out now.
Wow.
Okay, so Brew, you would
I'm just- I'm done.
once you see someone take damage, you could decelerate, but you can't really decelerate the wave. I mean, if you've got any water magic, you might be able
I mean,
to
I
do
have
something
tidal
to it.
wave. Do I want to make another one though? I don't think so.
I'm an opposing one.
Maybe you
I
can
mean,
oppose it.
yeah. You could.
I thought of
you
that.
could. If you want to use a spell slot to do that, I'd allow you to do an Arcana check because you'll try and concentrate the tidal wave to like block some of the wave near you. But you'll still need to do it'll be an Arcana check, see if you can concentrate the magic.
Well,
But you will use a spell slot for that, obviously.
does it? Are you
Okay.
requiring the specific level spell slot?
No, just no. As long as if you cast that spell, as long as you get a Arcana check of 15, I'll say that you won't take any damage, and I'll give everyone else advantage on their check because you're stopping a lot of the water getting
Well,
to
I
where
got a
you are.
12 on my Arcana check.
Okay, so I'll be nice and say it doesn't backfire and do any damage to anyone else, but it's not strong enough to really stop the water flying, so you'll still need to do a check. So, Chris, Dave, and Birdie, is there anything special you want to do before you're going to do a check?
I'm going to cast resistance as a cantrip, so that adds a d6. Sorry, a d4 to whatever my saving throw is.
Okay, sure, you can
Which
do that.
I don't need it. I don't think I need it. I've got 25.
No,
Very nice.
no, you'll be all right. Birdie, anything from you? Any magic you want to do? Or Chris, anything you want to do before the wave?
How thick is the tidal wave?
Like maybe 40 feet thick. It's like huge.
No, I'll take it.
Okay.
Although I could touch another person and give them resistance.
So you've got time to. You've got basically the 6 seconds to do any one thing very quickly, but you probably need to be able to do it on you. Yeah.
Who's got the lowest strength for the saving throw?
I failed mine anyway, but I've got a 0 on my strength saving throw, +0.
Oh
no, I've got a +5 on it. Sorry.
All right,
It's up to
I'm
you.
good. I'm just gonna whatever happens to me happens to me. It's a strength saving throw.
Yep.
You don't want the resistance?
Trying to be
Oh, there you go. You don't need it.
And then I get 2 on top of that.
Okay. And Chris, how about you? Is there anything you want to do before the wave hits, or are you gonna do the strength saving throw normally?
Did I not surf in here?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're not here. Well, to surf in, roll me a. Yours is an acrobatics check because you're just trying to stay on the surfboard. Yeah. So yours is acrobatics.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oofed.
Oh, look at that. 43 plus 11, 40.
Got +11 on the check.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite impressive.
Yeah. So you needed a 14. So you kind of just get in, but then you fall in at the end. So you will have to do me a strength saving throw. As you fall into the water at the very end.
Do you want me to do that right now?
Yes. You're trying to beat a
Okay.
15, and then we'll do the other bit.
Oh, Beyond hates us tonight, boys.
A
A lot of ones already.
I have inspiration I never used from the last game.
Okay, you still got it. Yeah.
It's a lot better.
17.
Okay, so you fall in the water, but you don't take the damage. You manage to swim out of it.
I thought you said I
long
needed a
enough.
14 to fucking surf.
Yeah, but you failed that, and then you fell in the water. So I had to
No,
make
I got
you do that.
I got 14, and then
Oh, sorry. Yeah, on the athletics. Yeah, sorry. So, oh no, because you rolled the. Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you were doing it on your. You wanted to do it on your acrobatics check, the extra roll, or you're doing it on the strength saving throw to not take the damage.
the strength saving throw I used at the
Okay,
end.
so you won't take any damage. So anyone who got
Alright.
over 15 for the strength saving throw, you
Wait, did I need to
nothing
roll?
happens. I think so.
Or was my
Yeah.
tidal wave?
No, it didn't work. So you just need to do a strength saving throw of 15 if you didn't already. If you succeeded, then you can halve the damage. If you failed, you're knocked prone and you take the damage. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Okay, so it's bludgeoning damage. So in case any of you have any resistances to that. And you take... it's not that much. You take a whole 5 points
full
of bludgeoning
5.
damage, or 3 points if you succeeded. And if you took the full damage, you're also knocked prone. But there is some stuff going on. So Yuri, you rolled a dice for me previously, right? And I think, did you say you got a 1?
Yep.
Yes. So you all kind of get sloshed around with the water, so you don't really need to pay attention to the map just yet. Yuri, you kind of like pop your head up and you can see that a little stall that's been selling mango drinks is collapsed. And there's like a vendor, like it's about to crush him. Are you gonna try and help the vendors of the mango stand as it begins to
Oh my
break
God.
and is about to fall and crush their dreams of mango
Martin,
drink businesses.
my pregnancy hormones are gonna make me cry because I really love mango smooth.
I mean, well, you
This
can
is a
do
trigger for me, apparently.
Alright, you do.
Save
You
the
can only deal with
mangoes!
triggers.
For the
You can
love
only
of
do triggers
God!
Man, I will
before,
save
okay?
them.
Okay, well, it's an athletics check if you're trying to, like, grab them, unless you can think of a more ingenious way to stop the stand kind of smashing them.
What have you
Could
done, Martin?
What have we done?
I use the Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, but not like
Okay.
do damage?
Move it.
Yeah, to kind of, like, hold it up. Yeah, I like that. I mean, you'll have to use the slot, but yeah,
That's
I
fine.
like that.
I have to
Okay.
save my mangoes.
Yes. Not the people, are you just saving the mangoes?
It
On the
really,
store,
it
the
really
people.
is just the mangoes.
Okay. So yeah, your hand kind of grabs up, stops it, caving in. You save them. I mean, some of the mangoes are in the water, but you know they're buoyant. I presume mangoes are buoyant. You can Google it. And the people are also saved as well. Well done. Okay. Next up is Francis. Francis, roll me a d6.
Okie dokie. 6.
6. Okay. An overly helpful local insistently tries to get the frailest looking character to flee with them. So after seeing you not jump out of the water, this little old turtle's like, "Oh, come with me. It's okay. I saw you trying to jump and you didn't do well." And he's trying to like grab you just to move you away from getting in trouble.
Oh, it's okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I just mistimed my jump.
Roll me a persuasion roll. He's very
Persuasion.
insistent, but you can roll persuasion.
Got a +0 on that. 13.
13. I mean, yeah, he doesn't really leave you alone, but you do kind of chat with him. But luckily for you, you don't have to do anything. You got a kind old man who kind of thought you might need a little bit of help. So he kind of tries to get you to hide. But you have a nice little chat as the water's falling down.
Thank you. I tell him
okay,
that
the rest
God will protect me, brother. I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay, then the next one is Thal. Around Thal, roll me a d6.
To have a wash will be good for me. Oh,
3.
nice dice, Dave.
Okay, so again, you've washed up a little bit in a different place away from everyone, and you see an elder has fallen down, and they're bruised and separated from their family, and he seems really disorientated, and he's trying to look for his family and start screaming at you to help him. I'm going to need a perception roll to see if you can see his family, or if you can think of another way that you could help him find his family.
I can. I'll tell you, I'll do a perception check.
Sure.
17.
Yeah, so you manage to, it doesn't take you too long, it only takes you a few moments, and you do see another, like a group of, a male and female turtle couple kind of looking around, and they kind of spot you with him, and then like run over to grab him. So well done. Okay, next up, what we got? We've got a 4 and a 7, so Chris, roll me a d4. Okay. So, drifting debris have smashed into you as you've been falling to the ground. So I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw, or you're going to be knocked prone as you are scrambling in the water with some of the debris.
Wow.
Okay. So you don't get hurt, but you are knocked prone, and this will carry on to the next part. So remember that. And finally, Pedal, again, you've been washed up a little bit further away from everyone, and you can see a desperate local is searching the ground, and they keep screaming that they've lost 20 silver pieces. And there's lots of people running around, and you're really worried that this guy is going to get trampled by everyone running around. You can do a social roll to persuade them, or something else to convince him to stop trying to find these 20 silver pieces.
Yeah, I give him 20 silver and tell him to run.
Well done, yeah. He seems pretty happy with that. You don't need to do any rolls for that. So as you guys all kind of get yourselves together, Chris character is still prone and crawling, but you guys see that you were kind of all... Oh, okay. You do see that you are where you've washed up is a lot closer to the temple, and you can see at the base of the temple, creatures of living water are trying to attack some of the people trying to flee. You can also see Yerdi's sister seems to be trying to help the people who are all gathered near the entrance to the temple. So you guys are exactly where you are on the map. I'm going to keep your initiatives because we're going to go straight into a fight. For the things on the map, so the dark blue is obviously water.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in that, if you can't swim, you're going to need to swim. If you're on the the causeway bridge, that's rough terrain. So where you guys are, because there is water on it. But if you go more to, you've got the trees, which are above water, if you can get to them. There's the big red tree in the center, which is kind of up some stairs. There are some rocks. And then if you get to the further end of the map, you can see the stairs going up to the temple. So, yeah, just remember, you may be in rough terrain unless you get to the other end of the map. But let me roll for the bad guys, and then I'll make them appear on the map as well. And and it is one of the bad guys first, and then it's going to be Yerdy and Francis going first. But you do see some creatures. Let me see which one it is.
If you could tell us the numbers of the initiative that the enemy's got for Bru's bookkeeping, because she'll do a thing.
Nope, she'll have to. Nope, too easy.
She can work it out. It's fine, she'll work it out, mate. She's 10 times smarter than you.
She wants to work it out. Yep. I mean, I've got it all. Yeah, but no, it's not that easy. But you can see the elementals over this far side of the map.
Oh.
And it is B's turn. And it does see you guys and does begin to move towards you, but that's pretty much all it's going to do. And it's very fast, so it may actually get up to you guys. It's not that fast. So you do see it's racing through in a torrent of water.
Oh, what's going on?
But all it can do is get right next up here. Yerdy, it's your turn, then it's Francis.
That guy moved fast.
He did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, it was kind of like it was like a torrent through the water because he moved through the water, but he did dash to do that.
My movement isn't that great, and I know my friends have better movements, so I am just gonna focus attack this guy and do magic missile at 4th level.
Okay, sure.
So that is 6 darts total, and first one will be
Nice.
5 damage.
Okay, 5, yep.
Bonus points for landing them in the bit
damage.
where the Twitch viewers can see it as well. That's class.
4 damage.
Okay.
3 damage. How many is that? 4 of them?
That's 4.
Okay, so 5, 3,
2
4,
damage
8, 12, 15,
3,
17,
and 2.
and 4 damage.
21 damage.
Okay, so 21 damage to the one right next to you. Well done. Okay, anything else on your turn?
No, I am good.
Okay, then it is Francis's turn.
Okay, so it's half my movement to get up from prone, right?
It is, yes.
Okay, so I'll do that. So that's half my movement used. I'm then going to attack this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can take my prone thing off, and then going to start attacking it. First of all with the quarterstaff. Smackaroo. Get 7 damage. Second attack. Get 6 damage. There's 13 damage. Then with my
Right.
bonus action, see, I'm thinking, guys, of running up here and going for these ones, because I can disengage with a bonus action. Half my movement is used, but I can still do some pretty cool. I can still do a decent amount of movement with the. Oh no, I can't dash if I disengage, but I can still jump with the thing. So I'm going to disengage Martin with my bonus action.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to run that far, and then I'm going to jump that. With the ring of
Okay.
jumping, I can triple my jump. So that's no bother for
Okay.
me, that distance. And then, so I've moved 10 feet. I've probably got another 10 feet or so to go. So that's probably my turn.
Okay. It is some of the bad guys, and then it's going to be Thalren. Okay, so it is Chaz's turn. He's also going to speed over to you guys. And he might be able to get to Francis. Let's measure. Ooh. I think he can just do it with his special attack, I think. Let me check. Oh no, just his normal attack. So, again, same thing. You see this torrent of water fly at you over the water, and he is going to slam attack you with one of its fists for a 19.
19 will hit me.
And a 9.
I will take the 9 damage.
So you take 9 damage. 9 bludgeoning damage, and you are prone.
Oh, so sorry, the 9 was the second attack, so I take 9 damage. And I'm prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That is his turn. It's A's turn next, and you see Adam going after Yerdy's sister, and he grapples her and pulls her into the water.
Oh no.
But I believe turtles can breathe underwater, right, Yerdy?
We can hold our breath for up to an hour.
Wow.
Okay. I'm pretty sure your sister's smart enough to do that as she is dragged into the water by this thing. But I don't know, is she smart like you?
No one.
That was,
Okay.
that
No
was a
one-
compliment.
No
Thank
one.
you.
No one is smart like Brew Martin. No one is that smart.
Oh, Brew's not
yeah,
smart.
I
And
would say
she's
she's
good at
pretty
playing.
smart, though.
She's good at playing a smart character. It's different. Yeah. She's
That's the most
like-
backhanded compliment ever.
So you see Adam and what's your sister's name again?
Myrtle.
Myrtle, sorry. So Myrtle, yeah, you don't see. You see them go into the water, but you can't see. Well, you might be able to see them if you got close. But yeah, they get submerged under the water, and just before Falron's turn, it is one of our hidden enemies.
A what? Excuse me?
Yeah, hidden enemies.
I know.
So let's see who it's next to there. Oh, actually, it's nearest to.
Where should I be looking on the map? Top or bottom?
Look right near where Yurdi is. So Yurdi is gonna try and lash its weird watery tail. So it seems to be like made of the water. You think that's why maybe you couldn't see it. And it uses its surge attack for a 17, Yurdi.
Eats it, beats it.
Okay. You take 16 cold damage, and you are grappled and restrained.
Oh.
And luckily, possibly for yourself, it pulls you down 40 feet into the water. But I'm presuming you're holding your breath as you are pulled underwater.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, so you don't need to, you don't need to do the other side of this. So you are 40 feet under, and restrained. I might turn this on for you guys. I've got a new extension, so it might make it easier. Here we go. So I'm gonna do the new one. So yeah, I can click a button, and hopefully I can just make you restrained. There we go. Click the button. And you are now restrained.
Fancy, Martin.
Yeah, so if you guys want to do it yourself, it's the click on the token, click the 3 dots, scroll down, and it's called marking, and there's some pre-done things, and I can make any for you guys. So if there's any that aren't on the list, let me know and I will make them.
I'm prone, aren't I?
Yep, so you can use anyone that you found useful, but this one I think looks nice and it's pretty easy to use. You don't have to drag the token things on anymore. But Falron, it is your turn, then it's one of the bad guys, and then it'll be Drac and then Pedal at the end.
So
Falron.
Are these creatures controlled, made of the water, or do we not know this?
I mean, they look pretty watery to you.
They're water elementals, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So, I could cast. I mean, you tell me this because A, I've never cast it, and B, I'm not sure. Could I not cast control water on the creature and just fucking rip it apart?
Yes.
No.
I know.
It's,
Read me the spell. I want a lawyer argue with you. Read me the spell.
That's the same as him saying because water's got blood in it, can I not rip the blood out of someone? So yeah.
So I could control water. I could cause a flood. I could part water.
It would have been very useful when the tidal wave hit if you'd used that, but yeah.
But it's one of my highest slots, and I've not got many slots for this. So, redirect the flow of water, but only up to a certain amount, and I could cause a whirlpool. But if I can either part the water, which they're made of,
split it in half.
or do they need to be in the water to survive?
Again, you don't know the answer. Okay. I'll guarantee you can't use it to rip them apart because it's not just normal water. It's like they're an elemental. Okay. But you could, if you could remove the water from that they're in. So it depends how much. So for example, if you were going after Yurdi, the thing seems to be invisible, but you can see Yurdi, so therefore you could, you could maybe do something around
where he is, and
so it depends on the how much the circumference of your spell is, or what you're trying to do, or like you could remove the water, for example, from the walkway.
So I could just move the water away from the whole place.
If it's depends what you want to do. There is a lot of water everywhere, but it depends where you want to do it. Your choice.
Oh no! Until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
Okay.
Very confusing.
Okay. So 100. So is it a cube? It's just because I can put you down
This is a lot more than
Supposed to be
100
100
foot,
by 100 by 100.
and this is a lot more
100,
than that.
Okay.
Maybe
But yeah,
not.
but you could.
Maybe
It
not.
may
Must be
help
50
you.
feet
Maybe
high.
not. Maybe not.
Should I try it? Should I just try and shift all the water?
I reckon you
for
can.
a time, and then
I reckon 100 feet.
and then the
100
water
foot
slowly
cubed
fills over the next
is all
round.
of that water.
So that's 100 by 100. So it is quite a large area. And remember, there's water everywhere because of the tidal wave crashing down. So it's not like it's going to keep getting replaced. So most likely, you'll be removing it for the, while it matters, basically. But it just depends where you want to put it. Yeah.
So, should I cast it like that?
Mm-hmm.
And then it moves all the water from us, and obviously helps Yeti out as well. Right, I will cast that then and do that.
Nice.
Sure. So I presume you don't need to do anything. It's just a spell. You cast it, and it's concentration, right?
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So where I've put the cube, you guys don't really need to worry about the water. And to make it easy, I'm going to say Yurdi is at the bottom of that water. So if you jump off the walkway, it goes 40 feet down, and that's the bottom. So the only bad thing is now if you fall off the walkway or try and jump down, obviously it's 40 feet. But yeah, you see the weird now has Yurdi, because it's not protecting the water, and you also reveal one here, which looks very startled because you've removed all the water around it.
It's got the toilet.
Well, we're just trying to attack you guys, and then you got rid of all the water around it, so it's fucked. And it was actually 20 feet down, so it is going to fall.
Yes.
Yeah. Thalrin, anything else on your turn?
I'll just move up slightly. That'll be me.
Okay. Then it is B's turn. Then it'll be Drac and then Pedal. So B actually falls 20 feet, so it's going to take some damage.
Is that this B, Betty?
Yeah.
Nice.
So it takes
Shit
3
roll.
damage. And oh, that's interesting. So it actually dies because it has to be in water. So it kind of falls, splatters next to Yurdi in just a kind of gelatinous, watery. You know, like those little water pellet things, just like that, right next to it. And Yurdi, the same for you. The thing that was kind of restraining you, just kind of with the water gone, just kind of gloops, and you're just on the floor. But you are 40 feet down, but you're no longer restrained or anything. But you're 40 feet down.
Dave, that was a clutch maneuver, by the way. That's some MVP shit early on.
It was a guess.
Yeah.
That was very nice, mate.
You did well. I mean,
Yeah,
I will say
that's
there's
really
not a lot
good
of creatures where if you take them out of their element, but they are.
So these guys are
elemental,
dead.
so
I can delete
done.
them.
We'll keep them because I might reuse them in
Sorry.
a different game. So keep them up for me. So
Sorry,
I can,
too late.
Yeah.
Bring him back to life.
If I can, I mean, it doesn't make too much. Yeah.
Sorry.
Control V.
Okay.
My bad.
It won't take me long. It's just that's what I usually do. Anyway, that's done. So it is Drac's turn and then Pedal. Drac, what do you want to do?
So first off, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Then Bobby's not dead. Bobby's still there,
Yeah, Bobby and Chaz are still there, and the other one disappeared under the water.
Wait, does Bobby not fall down?
Yeah, he will actually on his turn. to his
No.
next turn yet. But yeah,
No. He'll not fall on his turn. He'll fall on Dave's turn. When Dave does that shit, he'll fall.
Well, I'm going to do it on his turn just
Okay.
in case, yeah, don't make too much. I mean, the other thing is if he falls, then Pedal can maybe get a hit in, so it might not necessarily benefit you guys anyway. So, yeah, Drac, what do you want to do?
Going to attack. I am going to use my something attack. Hold on, where's the button? Hold on. Why you show me inventory? Don't care. Reckless attack.
Sure.
So get hit with a great axe. A 15, 21.
Decent.
To get that hits.
21 hits.
For 6 damage.
Okay, yep.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack, which is also at advantage because it's still classed as a reckless attack.
Okay.
Which I don't need
look at
anyway
that.
because it's 26.
Oi.
It's not 20.
Welcome back, Chris.
So that's 25 damage.
Oh.
Nice. So 6 plus 25, yep.
And I'm going to use my bonus to rage, and then I'll end my turn. I should have
Nice.
raged before I used that second attack, but I was going to rage this
Okay.
turn anyway. So
Nice damage
And
on
you're
that
not-
roll.
And you're not action surging, so you get another 2 attacks?
no, because if I action surge now, then
Uh-huh.
it won't.
Oh,
it won't
yeah,
allow
yeah,
me to
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
Yeah. You can do more on the next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. So 31 damage on
Very nice, Chris.
Bobby. Nice.
The Terminator is back.
Mm-hmm. That was some serious damage. That was a nice hit.
And then it is... Oh, any movement, Chris? Are you staying where you are?
Stand where I am.
Okay. Then Pedal, it's your turn.
By the way, just in case anyone doesn't know, I'm naked now. Sorry.
Naked.
You're naked or your character's
Yeah.
naked?
My character's naked.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
wearing a t-shirt.
I didn't know if you knew about the internet that we can see you and you're just like, on one of those chat
mean-
rooms going, I'm naked.
Yeah, apparently some of the shirts are see-through as well now.
Yeah, the Discord thing, yeah, it makes people's clothes see through. Okay. There you go. So then Pedal, it's your turn.
Right, so focusing on Bobby because he's right in front of me, I'm going to cast with a bonus action Thunder Smite. Well, ignore that. Hold on, I gotta hit first. I'm gonna hit him with my Morning Star.
Come on.
It's a little. Okay, so it was 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Damage was 7. The Thunder Smite was an additional 7.
Okay.
It does something with them. Yeah, you have to do a. Wait, is this considered a creature?
Yes, it's a creature, yeah.
Has to do a strength saving throw or get pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Got a 14.
That means it.
Okay.
That means
And the
it.
damage?
He's okay, so I'm just gonna hit him again.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
right
so it's
now,
7.
14.
14
Hitting.
to hit. Just hits.
Oh no, so 14 was the damage from the first.
Oh yeah. Okay. 14.
This second one, I don't think it hits. It's an 8.
Nope. But 14 damage. Well done. Anything else?
I'm gonna hold where I am. That's it.
Okay. So it is the next round. And it's Bobby's turn. So he's a bit disorientated because the water around him has gone. So he is going to fall. Yeah. I'm going to say he's going to disengage just so two of you can't attack him. But other than that, he's just going to have to take the damage, which is 4d6.
Sixes, come on.
Got some sixes. Yeah,
Oh, you
14.
did get some sixes, come on.
I did get some sixes. So Bobby takes another 14, so he is definitely bloodied but still alive. But he is now at the bottom of here, so he's 40 feet down. And next up is Yurti, who is also 40 feet down.
You motherfucker! I'm gonna run to Bobby and
Yeah, you're where Bobby is. Yeah, well done.
I will cast another magic missile, but at 3rd level this time.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Yurti's not fucking around.
Yeah, it doesn't fuck around.
I mean, you've seen your sister disappear, remember, as well.
Yeah, but she can hold her breath.
Should be fine. Should be fine.
She is an Olympian. She is,
Plus,
yeah. Not
Francis
maybe for
is
that.
She's
good.
a
but,
burlesque Olympian
She's a stripper.
of the elitist category. Okay, so that is 5 darts.
Okay.
First one is 4 damage.
Yeah, man.
4.
3 damage, so 7 total.
Yep.
Plus another 4, so 11 total.
11.
Plus another
11.
4, so 15 total.
15.
And last one,
Okay.
19.
another 5, so 20 total.
Oh, sorry,
It's
20, yeah.
just enough to kill Bobby. What does it look like as you kill Bobby?
You see Yurti, her amputee hand comes up and she has kind of like a ethereal looking hand that starts to form around the little nub, and she casts magic missile, and all of these bolts just go flying into this guy. And he just and falls over and dies.
Nice. Anything else you want to do?
Spit on him, and then I'm good.
Okay. Like it. Okay, then, Francis, it's your turn.
So I will get up from proneness. So how do I delete the
Yes.
thing?
I can do it, yeah. Click on the 3
I
dots.
could just
and-
unclick
yeah.
it, yeah. Okay, so first I will hit him with, or attempt to hit him with my quarterstaff for a couple of bonks.
Mhm.
Let me just check the map a little bit. Yeah, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna move to there first, actually.
Okay.
So that's about 5 to 10 feet of my movement used. I'm gonna attempt to bonk him with the quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
14 hits, right?
It just hits, yeah.
Ooh, for 13 damage.
Okay.
And then 8 damage. And
Okay.
then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows and attempt to punch him twice.
Okay.
12 doesn't hit, right?
Yeah, misses.
The second one is a 15, so we'll hit. And he will take 7 damage, but also... So hang on, because I've got to spend 1 key point for that. And then... Open hand technique. Whenever you hit with one of your Flurry of Blows attacks, you can impose one of the following effects on the target. Prone if he fails a dex saving throw. Get pushed up to 15 feet if it fails a strength saving throw. So if we make a strength saving throw 15,
push it off.
Fails.
I push it off.
Okay. Yep, so you're trying to push it over the wall, yeah?
Yep, so it takes another 4d6 damage. Bitch.
Do you want to roll it?
Oh yeah,
4d6.
please, if I can. That's
Oh,
sweet, thank
come on.
you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey yo! Sorry. Oh, not
you
bad, not bad. 16.
Nice.
16. Nice. Anything else?
So a couple of bonks and a bonk and push. And then I won't have to disengage or anything. I will be able to run over here. And let me check distance. So that's... I've used about 10 feet and 25.
I mean, you're out of the water. You're also out of the water there, so.
And
you don't
my
have to
feet
worry
is
about
40, so I've got another 15 left. Bear with me while I move screens. So I'm gonna go. Another 15 feet or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Come back one.
Yeah, a little bit less, but yeah.
That's me, Martin. Thank you.
Okay. It's some of the bad guys. That would be Thalran, but you've killed quite a lot of them. So it is Chaz's turn, but he is, yeah, not great. However, obviously you can move out of your area, Dave, and get back in the water. Let me put him back so I can do the measurements.
Martin, he was here.
Yep.
Is he not falling as well? No.
Yeah, that's why I put him on minus 40, so he's at the bottom.
Is he taking the fall damage?
Yeah, that's why I made you roll the dice for the fall damage when you pushed him off.
Oh, sorry,
So-
that's him. Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sorry,
So
I'm
Chaz, yeah.
confusing with him with someone else. I thought he was a different one. Yes,
No, sorry.
he's done the damage. Yeah, sorry,
So he will move.
I never realised that was the one that I've just pushed off
15.
because I was moving around on
So
the
yeah,
map and then
he-
came back to him. Sorry.
No, it's so he manages to get back in the water though from Dave's spell. I have to do some
Shit.
quick math. Okay, and then so he can't. Yeah, he's gonna struggle to do too much. But yeah, Francis, you would see him. Yeah, he managed to get back up here, but that's all he can. Oh no, I guess he can dash actually and get around. Yeah, he is going to come after you, but all he's going to do is dash towards you, Francis, in the water. But that's his turn. The other guys, one's dead. The other one you don't know where it is because it's the one that's got Yurdi's sister. So Thalran,
Mhm.
it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash, and obviously because I can fly,
Mm-hmm.
fly over to there. Oh, sorry. Fly over to there.
Okay. Yep.
That's my turn.
Okay. Then
Wait, this was further down, wasn't it? That was like there, was it?
No, it's a bit
No,
further
it's
up.
further.
At,
Was
back
it?
there.
Sorry. Yeah, there we go.
And now it is Drac. It's your turn. Nope. Chris, your turn.
Okay, so there's a big gap in the bridge now in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's 40 feet down, but you could try and jump it. It's about the
20 feet
shortest.
ish.
About
Yeah,
20, aye.
Yeah, 15, 20 feet. So you could jump it. I think you're as long as you're
Acrobatically.
you got to use athletics for jumping, so it'll be an
Fuck's
athletics.
What?
That's
No.
just that's the rules of D&D.
He gets me with it every
Whenever
time,
I
Chris. I know I'm not
It's
getting away with it,
illegal
so you're
every
not getting away
time.
with it.
Acrobat.
He's gonna
Yeah,
backflip
athletic.
over.
Yeah, if I do a backflip over it, can I use acrobatics?
No, because it's all about your leg muscles. You should know about this, right? You got strong legs to jump on things.
I'm not
so-
getting away with it, you're no, Chris. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, but
Athletic.
dexterity is also involved with movement.
Yeah, it's just one of the rules.
If you're
of the game.
dexter, all right, okay,
No.
whatever. I'm
No,
not gonna
it's just-
argue with you. All right, I'll bring it up with fucking Wizards of the Coast.
There you go. But you can
Right.
do it. Basically, you would say, I want to do a running jump. So you Lara Croft and you run and you jump. So you can do it, but you just need to give me an athletics check. And it's free. You just need to be able to, you just need to get a reasonable number on it.
Yeah, is a 1 no reasonable?
1 means you'll just fall straight down the hole.
Right.
You're a
Well, that's
dragon,
what
though. You have wings, right?
No, we've discussed this before. We don't have wings. That's a common
Okay.
misconception, and I'm actually
So-
quite annoyed that
Sorry, I
you would
was
say that. You're,
stereotyping.
yeah.
So it's like our angel doesn't have wings either. So
Right.
unfortunately, yeah,
Fall damage.
Yeah, but you still got your turn. So you try and jump, it doesn't go. But you've got your action, bonus action, so you might be able to do something to stop this. So because you've got an action, you could be like, oh, I want to grab the ledge. And then you could crawl back up, or if you've got any magic, you could teleport. So yeah, you most likely, unless you get some bad rolls, you could grab the ledge, not the one on the other side, but you could grab it on this side, and that would be I'd allow you to do acrobatics or athletics to this to grab the side.
Is it a sleight of hand to grab it?
No, you're not trying to like steal a coin from the bridge. You're trying to grab hold of it. So
Yeah, sleight of hand, like going like this in the
No.
moment of falling.
No.
All right, okay, right, yeah, okay. What do I need to roll to do sleight?
You can choose. You can do athletics.
Why
or
don't you seduce the
acrobatics.
fall, Chris? Why don't you roll charisma and seduce the fall?
Hold on here
Yeah.
a minute. Hold on here a minute. I can use acrobatics now.
Yeah, because you're
Right.
falling. You're not jumping. I'm trying to be nice to you. I'm going to try. You're going to try and do some fancy
Right, I got
acrobatics
17.
work. 17. So you managed to get back up on the other side, and you have a bonus action, so you don't take any damage, and you still have your bonus action left.
My bonus action is going to be used to maintain my rage.
Okay, fair enough.
Because
Okay.
I've literally got from there to there. Now, is that just normal? Like, is that all my movement then?
I don't
I
even
mean-
think you got across.
You didn't get across.
You didn't even
just
get across,
managed-
mate.
What do you mean I didn't get across?
You managed to not fall down, mate. That's what you
managed
managed.
to
Hold on
fall
here.
down and grab the ledge,
So-
climb
No,
up.
No. You said, right, and I quote,
He's standing
Run
up,
and
he's
jump.
raging.
run and
Yeah.
fucking jump, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going from here, running and then
Yeah.
jumping, and then somehow going, oh no,
Aye,
I
but you
didn't
failed-
want to do that.
You rolled a 1, mate, remember? You
got
rolled a
You
1.
got a 1.
Yes, which
So-
means that I tripped and
It's-
fell, and then
That's-
I used
that-
acrobatics
that's
to
what-
get up the other
That's
side.
why you're still on this side, mate. You rolled a 1.
Yeah, if you'd have got,
You like tripped on the
yeah.
way down. You've tumbled. You've stumbled, fell
Yeah.
down here. You've not even managed to get
That's
enough
not what-
momentum to get
Welcome
over
back,
this side.
Chris. Welcome
Right,
back.
that's all right. I'll
Yeah.
fucking stay here. I'll stay here and do nothing. Then.
You're lucky you survived. Fucking shut up.
So, you should get
What's
some
the
magic
what
into-
AC has the floor got?
Better than you.
I mean, you can attack the floor. I don't know, next round. Pedal, it's your turn.
Yeah,
You've got
I'm
an
just
idea
gonna
to get
miss
across
this.
it. Maybe you can carry your friend with
I'm gonna-
you.
Is he's down though, right?
No, he's caught.
No,
he
he's
managed
up,
to
he's
grab the
back
side
up.
and he's back up. Yeah, so nothing's
Oh.
happened to him. But yeah, he's on the same side as you.
You watched me. You watched a fucking 7-foot dragon go. Whoa!
I mean,
For a whole turn.
yeah, I
6
can't
seconds.
control your can't control your
Link-
dice rolls.
Cope, Chris.
Blink of
Cope.
an eye.
I don't think my spell is strong enough to take 2 people.
I think that's only like Dimension Door.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
Misty Step, it's usually 30 feet. So
Misty
you
Step's
can-
just you.
Yeah, so you can you can get yourself
I'm gonna-
across.
I cast Misty Step.
So you say back to drag.
And look behind me. You okay? And then I'm gonna move the rest of my movement.
Okay. Anything else? Are you gonna dash? Oh no, I guess was
Actually, yeah,
Misty
I'm
Step
gonna
a
dash.
bonus action or an action?
Well, It is.
bonus action?
But you
That's a
can't you
bonus.
dash as an action though?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant.
You
to-
can dash as an
yeah,
action
so-
or a bonus action, so you can
So-
still double your movement as well.
Yeah, so the only bad side is once you get into the water bit, it will halve your movement, but you can get.
There we go.
Yeah, you can get there.
That
Again,
should be it.
I mean, Thalrin, also, if you want, you can drop that water thing, and then Chris could swim across.
well, I
But
thought you
it's up
said
to
because the water was there as a result of a tidal wave. I thought you said it had just gone once I'd used this.
It's gone, but the water around it will like seep back
there
in.
was
but
water
maybe
here
not
anyway,
seep
there's
back.
already
It
water
does that
here.
automatically after each round. It'll start filling up anyway.
Oh.
It will not like crashing. It'll just start filling up
Oh,
slowly
okay.
per round.
So Chris might be able to swim across. Possibly.
It just doesn't
to
tell me
make
how
it easier.
much.
Okay, sure. Okay, then it is the next round, which is Yerdy's turn. Yerdy, you're not going to help
Oh,
drag
shit.
out your friend who's
So
back?
as it's been
I'm
as
40
it's been
feet
two
down.
rounds, would you say
Yeah.
like 10 foot per round or something?
Yeah,
Makes
I mean,
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
10 feet per
yeah,
round.
yeah.
20 foot now, so
I mean, yeah, for falling, I usually do you fall like, yeah. So I'm happy with that. 10 feet. So it's starting to fill up. So yeah. Yeah, Yerdy, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna use my. Can I use action and bonus action and my movement for all dash? So like triple movement, or is it just?
You can't. If some characters might be able
It's
to do it as a
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Dash you have to have.
It has to say on your sheet. I think it's more like
Yeah.
a rogue thing, yeah. Unless you've got
Okay.
like a feat that does it, but yeah, you can use your action definitely to do it. And you might have magic that teleports you a bit.
No, I don't. That's why I can't help Drac either. I'm just.
You've got
gonna...
You've got 6 words. You can talk to him for the 6 words.
What you could do is become a bridge.
Have you seen those Japanese shows where they have like the fake floating stones and people have to try and jump across?
Keshish
That would not
Castle.
work out well for you. With my 6 words,
Mm-hmm.
Drac, jump in and swim, and then I will just dash.
Okay. Do you have a swimming speed as a total?
No, but my movement
Oh.
is 30.
Okay. So the only minus side is once you get to the bit that you're at, obviously that's then 40 feet up, because of the water situations, but you could, I guess...
maybe
yeah.
20 feet now, won't it? Because it's.
All she needs to do is float to go from there to there. All she has to do is float.
Yeah, yeah.
She's swimming.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind walking along the bottom either. Just holding my
Okay.
breath for an hour.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, Francis, it's your turn.
Franco. So I saw them disappear around here, didn't I?
You did, yeah, but it was a couple of rounds ago.
It was a
though.
couple of rounds ago. Franco's going to attack this thing.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to start off with the whacking and smacking. Oh, fuck off. An 11 doesn't hit him,
No.
but a 19 does.
Yep.
For 11 damage. Then I'm going to spend a key point.
Mm-hmm.
Do flurry of blows again. Punch.
That hits.
7 damage. And then the second
Yep.
one. 24 damage. No, 24, and then, sorry.
Yep.
10 damage and
Yep.
open hand technique. Sorry, I did not mean to put that there. Open hand technique. So this one can. Make a dex saving throw 15.
Okay. 13.
You prone bitch.
Unfortunately, they can't be prone because they're made of water, so it doesn't work.
Ah, damn.
But it takes all the damage, and
Okay.
it is blooded. Anything else on your turn?
I will. I mean, I see my friends coming to take this one, so I will then. Oh, I've used my bonus action actually, so I can't disengage. I will stay here and fight it. I will stay here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. It is Chaz's turn. And it is going to move. Oh, actually, it's gonna it'll take the opportunity attack from you, Francis, and then it's gonna move right next to Thalwyn. Are you flying or are you at
I've lowered down
yeah,
now,
you're-
so
you're on
I've
the
got my
ground,
feet
okay.
again.
Sure. So yeah, Francis, you can get an opportunity attack if you want.
10 damage.
What was the hit? I presume
20,
above
20,
14.
24 hits.
Okay. Sure. Yep. Okay, it's going to use its Whelm ability as it starts circling all the water around Pedal and Thalren. So you two need to give me a strength saving throw. I'm trying to beat a 15.
Oh. Strength saving
So
throw.
we're trying to beat a 15.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat a 15.
Dave, my boy.
That's 20. Killing it.
Yes, birdie. Come on, guys.
Minus
Nice rolls.
16 plus 2, so
Okay.
18. And then Dave, you actually technically get 2 as well, because you're next to me. And I have an aura protection.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so there's a +2 on that.
If I'm always trying to
Okay.
stand next to people, then you guys always scatter.
So you just take half. The special things don't happen, and you take half of this. So it would have been 14 bludgeoning. You halve that to 7, and if you've got any other reductions, you can halve that again. Dave, you do need to do a Constitution saving throw to keep your spell up, so you need to be a 10.
No bother.
Okay. Okay. Then
However-
it is.
Oh, it
Yep.
doesn't matter. All right. It's all right. Go on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and it is your turn.
So, I'm going to drop the spell, up the concentration,
Okay.
and I'm going to look back and see Drac at the bridge. And if I move, this is going to provoke an attack of opportunity, isn't it?
That will, yeah.
It is, yeah.
Which I'll take it.
Unless you're going to disengage, but that would be an action, or unless
Yeah,
you've got
no,
special
I'll-
abilities.
I'll take whatever it is. What do I need? You make this
It's a
up.
15 to hit.
Does-
I think you're okay.
Doesn't. Yeah, I'm okay.
Nice.
So I'm going to cast, which I've just seen on my 3rd levels, Water Walk, which I can walk on water, and up to 10 willing
Sure.
creatures I can see within range, which is 30 feet. So obviously
Mhm.
Chris and whoever else is, I've only just seen I've
Yeah.
had that. I will
Okay.
cast that, and then Chris can
Sure.
walk across the water.
Nice.
Nice.
So
And so you got bonus action left. You want to do anything with that?
bonus action. What is oh, I could do Misty Step, but no, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, then Drac, it's your turn. So Drac, now, if you want, you could walk over the water and stuff if you want. Now that you have this magic on you.
Okay. So I have 30 foot of movement.
I'm just going to make it easy and say that the water near you is filled up, because otherwise you'll be going up and down and stuff. So let's just say you can move across normally with the measuring thing. So you, I guess you can move probably 30 feet.
Yeah. so I
And
can-
then if
I
you've
can
got any
move-
distance, yep. And then
I
if you've
can
got a
move there.
distance attack,
I'm
Yep.
going to use my bonus action to dash, which is an extra 20.
okay, sure.
It's still not close enough to attack Chaz.
No,
though,
dash
is it?
is double. Dash just doubles your movement.
It's only additional 20.
Is it?
His maybe I think it's a special ability that he's using, not dash.
Yeah,
but I'll
it's
check
cunning
which sheet.
action. It's dash.
But you've only got to be within 5 feet of him to actually.
Oh, here, I'm a fucking
attack.
dickhead. Sorry,
What?
I moved 40 feet, so I have another
Oh,
10
okay.
feet to go there.
So you're fine then, yeah. So you
Yeah.
so
Go
then you
there,
have
and
your
then I
action.
can-
You can use your action to attack. Yes.
And then use my action to attack.
Mhm.
And then because I'm in rage, I can frenzy, so I'll have 2 attacks.
Go for it.
Okay, there's a 13 hit.
Misses.
Okay, the second one goes anyway.
Oh,
And that's a 20.
What?
And that hits.
oh,
And
decent,
that's-
decent.
20 damage.
Nice.
Very nice, Chris.
And-
Yep.
So how's it looking?
It's nearly at death's door, so I would suggest if you
I'm
give
gonna
it another
action
hit-
surge.
Yep.
So that allows me another 2 attacks.
Yep.
So 16 hits.
It does.
Nice.
Ooh, shit damage though. 7.
Not shit.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yep.
then last attacks.
Come on.
22 definitely hits.
Yep.
And that's 14 damage.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
Chris.
What does it look like
Nice.
as you kill the final water elemental?
My blade, great axe is imbued with dragon flame because I'm a fucking dragon, and I learned how to do that while I wasn't here, and it causes the water elemental to go and turn into a lovely steamy cup of tea, and then I drink it because my father taught me that.
Nice. I'll give everyone heroic inspiration.
Yes.
Everyone, just everyone.
Well, I was going to say for Chris remembering some of his backstory and stuff, but I'll say Chris triggered it for you because well done. Okay, so I think we'll take a break in a moment, but yeah, you do hear from the temple. Luckily, a lot of the turtles had managed to get in the water temple, but you hear one of the priests screaming that Yuri, your sister, has been taken away by one of the elementals. And I think we'll take our break there, and we'll see what you guys are going to do.
Cool.
Yuri definitely peed in the water. So Brock had a cup of PT.
Thanks for that, bro. See you in about 13 minutes, Twitch. Love ya.
Okay.
And we are back for part 2. Welcome back, viewers.
Okay. So you guys are not in combat. What do you want to do? You've just some people are pointing out that Yuri, your sister, seems to have been taken.
We have to rescue your sister. We have to save your sister. Myrtle.
Oh, if we're not in combat, I can.
No. So if you want to do anything, healing, talk to people.
Yeah,
Well,
is
the water's
anybody
subside. The water's subsiding as well, slowly now, like so you can walk around a bit easier.
I'll run over
Who,
looking for
give
who's
me-
hurt?
Myrtle.
Give
I
me
am.
something that would give me about 7. I feel like about 7, even 10 would be nice.
Okay.
Okay, 10.
Sure. If you guys want to heal it, yeah, you can do all the healing.
I'm a little hurt,
10.
Petal.
All right. What do you need?
I need around about 14. But I can
Alright,
do it
you got
myself,
14?
remember, if I need to.
I need some as well if you can give it.
I
Do
do.
your knee
How much
before
you need?
me.
Let me mental
Let's make
math.
math.
I think I need 37. No.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, wait. So you need 37,
27.
27. I need a calculator. But okay,
It's
hold on.
I don't
So-
remember
Okay,
Yeti
I can
taking all that. Oh dear.
All right. So I have 45 total that I can give out.
Give majority to Yeti.
Give it to Yeti.
I also have, I
I
think
I've got cure wounds, but it's only 2d8.
I have a
So I can
potion of
help.
healing still as well if I need to use it.
So do I. So
Alright,
Me-
so Yuri, I'm gonna give you 27, and
I'm
then
low priority.
Francis and Drax, I can give both of you 9.
Okay, I'll take 9. Thank you.
Alright. Alright.
Thank
you guys-
Thank you, sister.
You're welcome.
I am back to 90% of my hit points. I'm good.
So as you guys are healing, the big doors to the temple kind of open a bit. The kind of the Grand Elder, High River Singer Plabon, this 200-year-old halfling priest, kind of darts out, it says that he looks at you, Yeti, and says, "Your sister was trying to defend some of the people trying to get in the temple, but then he saw the elemental just take her, and he starts like shaking his head. He looks really upset. He says the river came for her, and the Riverine Shanga, so the shell trophy that she had that was just presented, but obviously is gone as well." He says the wall of water descended and flowed around her, seeking her as she tried to help the others to safety. It seized her and the trophy and then pulled them both away. And he looks very worried by this.
Where did it take them?
I mean, he doesn't know. He says obviously the water's now subsiding, but they just saw her grabbed. Kind of what you guys saw. I think, Francis, you were the closest. You saw one of the Entomals kind of grab her in a bubble and then just drag her underwater.
Just saw her go underwater, so no idea what direction they went, eh?
No, you weren't that
Would
close.
I know,
no.
with this being like the hometown of Yurdi, whether like maybe we didn't make a human sacrifice or something and they came and you know, like would I know kind of where they went or the reason for this?
Roll me a religion check. It's not going to be too high. It's your hometown.
Is that a 15?
Yeah, you don't think you generally don't do a lot of, like, in the olden days you did quite a lot, but in modern times you don't really sacrifice like alive things. Occasionally like a chicken or something, but even that's like not really, you know, really in vogue at the moment. So you don't think it was anything to do with like the temple or anything. Though High River Singer, he also knows one of the judges of the trials, thinks it's something possibly to do with a riverine, which Yuri, you probably know about, but everyone else probably doesn't know enough. So they're kind of like the spirit of the rivers, and they're kind of alive and stuff. He does think, considering this tidal wave hit the town and she was carried away by water, that he thinks maybe it's something to do with this river spirit. But he doesn't, they're not usually evil, they're usually here to protect the land, so it seems really strange. But he says, I don't know if any of you are, this is probably looking more at you, Dave. He says, did anyone feel that strange presence? So you can all roll me a perception roll. Dave, you can roll with advantage, and Dave, you have the option to use nature instead.
Nice
Oh,
roll,
man.
Dave,
Right.
again. Wow.
Take that one instead.
Some pretty good rolls all round.
Okay, yeah, you guys all did pretty well. Who got the highest?
Dave,
Dave.
crit 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Dave, so you're a druid, so you're kind of in tune with this, and you did feel like you kind of can connect to elemental energy sometime, and you did feel this kind of sense of jealousy in the storm in the river, like the energy, you could sense it. And Plabon did as well. And he fears that today's destruction might be linked to the catastrophe that befell the city of Manivarsha. And he's like, Yuri, do you want to tell them about... I'm sure you've told your friends about the tale of Manivarsha, right?
Manivarsha, the fourth city. I have no idea anymore.
Yeah, you know, there's no way. I was putting you on the spot. No, there's no way. Well, he says obviously that city was swallowed up by the rivers like hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and that was with a sudden storm and a huge wave. He doesn't think that can be coincidence that this happened on the final day of the trials. And that your sister's been taken, who basically won the competition, and she had the Shankar trophy on her as well. And he thinks that maybe she's the key to understanding what's happened. And he's like, Yuri, of course you want to find your sister, right?
I mean, I still have other family, but yeah,
I do.
You don't want to. I mean, it'd be a quick game if you're like, nah, I'm not bothered. Like, leave
No, it's okay, because Franco will anyway.
I mean, Sheldon, Willow, Pebble, Pace, Snap, they'd probably all be okay with it, you know?
I mean, but she's like the favorite, and obviously, she says obviously your family's going to be quite rich with her being the champion of the city.
You're my favorite, Yuri.
Oh, thanks. Rich, yeah. I guess we could save her. Yeah, let's save her.
I mean, he also offers you guys to return her and the Shankar trophy. He says, "I'll gladly," and because obviously all the officials around you in the temple, and they all offer you 400 gold pieces each if you can get her back, and obviously with the trophy and figure out what's going on.
That'll go in my charity fund.
Dude. Oh, is there gold here right now? Did they show me any gold?
No, they didn't show you any gold.
Is the trophy gold? Did they show me a picture of the trophy that's gold?
The trophy is a massive shell, but it's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not Drac actually understands value of items.
Aren't you a relic hunter? Aye.
yeah. Just because my parents wanted me to do that, but
well, my parents are deeds. You don't see me killing myself.
Into tea.
It was
a nickname.
You could try and persuade them for more, Drac. They're desperate. If you want to roll a social roll, maybe they'll give you more money.
Really take advantage.
I punch Drac in the mouth. Whack! As soon as he starts asking for more money, I'm gonna punch him in the mouth with a quarterstaff.
Can I use dodge to get out of the way of that?
No.
Yep.
No, you can do a social roll.
It's literally the fucking. If he's gonna hit me with a stick, I'll do a social roll.
Nope.
I will.
I'm not gonna hit you with a stick. I'm not actually gonna hit you with a stick.
I can only intimidate. I'm sorry.
You can intimidate them. I mean, go for it.
If that's different, I might hit you with a stick if you try and intimidate these people into giving you more money. That's different.
I'm gonna
bonk you.
Pick my teeth and spit some fire.
I'm gonna bonk you
and be like, we normally get 800 per job. And there's way more than 8 of you here, and I could destroy all of you easily. And just a little bit of flint, not a full flint.
Okay, still intimidation. Well, it's a social roll. You get to choose intimidation, deception, or persuasion.
Yes.
I'll allow you to do any of them.
22.
Okay, so yeah, you can tell everyone's a little bit worried. But you make your point, and they say, well, I guess we can offer you a little bit more. Tell you what,
he's joking. He's joking. He's not serious. He's not serious. That's how he jokes.
Right. I'm going to unarm the attack. I'm going to grapple.
You're getting bonked.
The
PvP is going to happen.
I will bonk on you.
I will bonk you.
So they're about to say we're going to give you 500 gold pieces each, but he's like,
brilliant.
Are you not allowing Drac to do that?
Brilliant. 500 gold.
Listen.
We need the 500
I'll
gold.
assist with persuasion.
So you're gonna assist him as well?
You suck. Oh, she's got a +7. She doesn't suck.
Does a 12 work?
No, they're more scared of Drac, I think, with him. They don't know him. He wasn't introduced properly, so they're a little bit worried. So, and it is in the book. Don't worry. So yeah, actually, Drac, they now offer you 500 gold pieces each and 20 acres of fertile farmland outside the city.
Oh
I'm gonna
wow!
retire after this.
Yeah.
20
So,
acres of
yeah.
farmland each.
No,
Oh, between us.
altogether.
We could have a farm. We
can
could
have
have
a
a farm. Oh wow!
This is what's good
No,
about
thank you.
negotiation sometimes. Like
Oh,
we can make all of this food to give away to people now.
Yeah, I would love a farm.
And it
No,
all
thank you.
happens through negotiation and strong arm tactics.
negotiation and intimidation. It's all the same.
Drac
Yeah.
lights another cigar.
So Plabon says, well, if you're going to try and find the Riverine, obviously because they control the rivers and stuff, they might know something about this. You're going to need a boat because you can't really, there's no way that you'll get through the jungle because it's kind of like a marsh. You'd know this. No one, it would take you 5 times as long to traverse the marsh than if you go and try the rivers. But he says, yep.
How do you spell Riverine?
River, and then you add on Ian.
E-N-E
much.
or I-N-E?
Okay.
Yeah,
I-N-E.
yeah. Make
Got
sure
it.
I'm getting it right.
Thank you.
Yeah, River, and then I-N-E-S. Riverines.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, but he says, obviously, you're probably going to need a boat, and as you can see, the town's kind of totally smashed up. But he's like, you could maybe try the little docks. Maybe you can find like one boat or something, unless you guys happen to have a magic boat on you or something.
No, but we could build one.
He's like,
yeah,
you
I
could.
do have a bell.
He's like, you could build
Not
one, but
building one.
he's like, do you want to try and get your sister fast, or maybe, maybe.
Would
a
you
bit
want to be
quicker?
fast?
Can we borrow a boat? Can we
Can we
just
borrow
borrow
a
a
boat?
boat?
Well, he just said they're all. He's
Are
like
they all
looking
smashed
around. You
up?
see a lot. Well, he says you're probably best heading to the docks and see if there's anything left. Like maybe there's something you
docks.
can see.
To the
You go to the
docks.
docks.
Drac runs because he knows there's 500 gold at the end of this for him.
There is. So, who's taking the lead on this? Roll me for investigation as you guys run to the docks to see if you can find anything.
I mean, is my investigation good or someone's already rolled it? Dave.
Bad one.
I've got a plus
Can I-
zero.
So it's
Hang
up
on,
to
hang on,
someone.
hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I could. I'm going to use one of my luck.
We've all got
Um,
heroic inspiration also, Dave.
You do have.
And I've
that
got
as well.
heroic inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh! Beyond is a motherfucker tonight.
So
Can I assist with my eyes of minute seeing item?
you can. You can either take over or you can assist, and that's it. Otherwise, it might take you a bit
Take
longer.
over.
To find them. Yeah.
Take
Take
over.
over. Take over.
Take over.
Since I'm taking over, do I get advantage on it still or no?
I think the glasses automatically give you advantage, right? That's how they work.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah,
I
Dave.
just didn't know since he rolled.
Yeah. That's fine. So you can roll.
It could have been worse. It could have been in combat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh,
Okay.
that's nice.
21.
There you go.
So
Nice.
you're looking around, and all the boats, apart from some really tiny like rowboats, which you don't think would be very efficient, seem totally trashed. But because you got a reasonable thing, you managed to assess this pretty quickly. However, just as you're looking around, you see someone pulling in to the dock. And he kind of literally right where you guys are. And he kind of gets off and he's like, looks at you guys. He's like, what happened here? He's like, I just came in on I saw this tidal raid heading for the city just as I was just like ahead of me. Is like, what happened?
Yes. The Riverines. We need to commandeer your boat, please, sir.
Oh, he's like, I mean, it's like, I know you're a turtle and all, but it's like, do you know the riverways pretty well?
You could be our guide.
Yep, you will steer. You're gonna
We
steer.
would like to commandeer your boat and you.
And you. Please help us,
like
brother. Help us sail the stormy sea, brother.
Is he a
He's
turtle?
like, what? No, he's not. He's a man. I'll try and get you guys a picture. Yeah, but he does say, he's like, well, but, it's like, where are you? You're heading to try and find the Riverine? Is that where you're headed?
The Riverine is angry.
Incorrect.
We're trying to placate it.
He says, well, that is a little. He says, well, he says, that is a little bit interesting because he says he was traveling here. He was a bit late for the festival, and when he was approaching, he saw the currents of water sparkle with eerie green lights and sweep away from the city. And he says he's seen this same glowing ripple recently along some of the tributaries of the river, of the Iravati River. And the first time he saw this was about 12 days ago, which was the first day of the Shankar Trials, so the Water Olympics. And he thought it was very suspicious, and he actually followed these glowing ripples along a small river called the Tinge-Horner. And he managed to find a series of waterfalls, and he meant the Tinge-Horner Riverine, but he warned Dukkar, which is this man's name, to stay away, and he was accusing mortal folk of unleashing tainted magic upon his waters, and he seemed very upset. And he tells you, he says, I don't know what you know about Riverines, but they're more than waterway guardians. Riverines are embodiments of particular rivers. So these spirits of nature take shape to defend their waters and interact with those who travel along the currents. From the waist up, Riverines have the skill and colour of the water they protect, but are otherwise human-like in appearance. From the waist down, they can manifest either human legs or churning gouts of water, and the Riverine's personality reflects the nature of the river it arises from. So some are lethargic while others are wild and reckless. So he is a bit worried that if the river is acting like this, it kind of sounds like the Riverine for the Ivarati River might be angry. So he says possibly he could show you the Tinge-Horner Riverine that he met, who seemed to know something, though he did seem very upset and did accuse mortals of doing something. But it's like, I could guide you guys there for a price.
Yes, we will pay you 500 gold each.
Or
Five-
you could
No, we won't.
have a
No, we won't.
chat with our
No, we won't.
Dragonborn friend here, and he will try and persuade you otherwise.
Yeah.
We're not going to resort to that. We're not bullying this man into doing it, Salad. No, you're not turning into a dick just because
Listen,
Chris
he
is
can
here. You're sound. Don't turn into a dick just because Chris is here.
No, I just want my money. You're giving it away.
I mean, you can talk to him. I mean, he asked you for some money. You can give him 500.
He can have my share. He can have my 500.
He can have the first yield of our crop.
No,
It's gonna be a
no.
high persuasion
yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
High persuasion roll for that.
He can get a job working on the farm, and we'll pay him a wage.
No, he can
That's
have
even more.
my 500 gold. He can have my
That's
share
how
of the
that
gold.
works.
He can have my 500. There you go. This guy's
You-
gonna be our
you're-
guy.
you're-
He's 500
You're
gold.
only getting 5.
You're splitting alliances here. You said that we got to manage the charity that your
True,
money
true,
goes to.
true. I don't want nothing to do with the paying of this guy, but please get this guy
They're
on board
sort of funds
without
are needed
intimidating
for our
and bullying
crop
him.
field.
Please don't bully him into it. Please pay him.
How much gold will it take, sir?
Thank you, Thalrin.
Or how much would you need to guide us?
well, he was gonna just ask you for 100, but he said one of you was saying more like 500.
No,
like,
no,
I
no.
thought
But
100 would be...
ignore our friend. He's not well.
He's touched. Yeah. he's
Okay.
touched.
Well, he says for 100 gold pieces, he will he'll basically man the boat for you and steer you through the rivers. So he's like,
and some crops.
be a persuasion roll then, or deception,
Well.
or intimidation.
Don't intimidate him.
Persuasion. Who has the persuasion?
Please do not intimidate him.
14.
Can I give the help action?
Fuck you, Chris. I just seen what you wrote in Discord chat. I hate you.
What did you get? Sorry, Yuri, 15, did you say?
15.
Okay. Okay, he's like, what about, 50 gold pieces and your, did you say half your crops?
Yes, you can
I
take
think
half of
50's
our
fair.
first
Yeah.
crop.
Okay, so do you all want to deduct 10 gold pieces from your gold, and then you've all paid 10?
Give him
Chris
10 out of my charity fund, then, guys. I suppose.
We have 3,200 in our inventory, our party inventory.
Definitely taking a level of rogue and robbing
Oh.
you.
Okay,
Well,
Chris,
just take the full 100 out of there, or 50 out of there.
and Chris steals it all back because he has stole the money.
Chris is
from
banned
his
after
pockets.
today, mate.
I mean, he doesn't know who's taking it, but I guess he's also on the boat with you guys.
How much gold came out of the party there? 100 gold? Don't put that back in the
50.
No.
50.
50, but you should have put 10 in anyway, so you would get 40, I guess. Yeah, because I presume you're not putting the money in and taking it back. So you get 40 gold pieces.
So you
Yeah,
so
he
you
was
just
like,
paid him 50 and Chris just stole it. Great.
Yeah. But he doesn't seem to have
you.
noticed yet. But he does get you guys on the boat. Yeah, I presume you guys are ready. He's like, do you want to go now? He's like, and are you telling him about your sister going missing?
Urgently, mate. Urgently.
Yeah, we need to
Sure.
move.
Sure. Okay, so, you guys, I'll be nice and say, are you letting him man the ship for you?
Can I assist him? Can someone assist with that? I don't have proficiency. I've got proficiency in land vehicles. I don't have proficiency in...
I am going to be keeping an eye out for enemy boats and big fucking things to make it easier on our trip by
Okay.
dancing about at the top of the boat so that I can do an acrobatics trick. That's-
Okay.
You can't just find the
Okay.
excuses to roll acrobatics because you've got a plus 11 in acrobatics, Chris.
Well, he thinks it's with him manning, it's going to take about 10 hours. So if you guys want to
10 hours.
Yeah, but he's basically pretty much doing everything for you guys on this small boat. Yeah, so the only thing with travel is you can't really... I think I'd allow you guys to have a short rest if you want, but you're not going to be able to comfortably have a long rest. So if you want to have a short rest, if that will help anyone, I'm happy to do that. He pretty much mans the boat for you guys. See if you can get his
Wait.
picture up. Yep.
Could I try something?
Sure. I mean, well, you've got 10 hours, but...
Oh, you're going to use it? Are you?
Well, can I try something to quicken the pace?
Sure, what do you want to do?
We have that decanter of endless water in our party inventory.
You do,
And one
yeah.
of the things is you can choose to have it go into geyser mode to produce 30 gallons of water that gush forth. Can we use
Sure.
that as like a motor?
Stick it on the
Geyser!
You 100%
Motor.
can, Brew. 100% you
I
can.
mean,
You stick that in the back of the
how-
boat, that will push us forward. It will propel us forward.
How long does it produce the water for? Is it like a few minutes? Is it an hour?
It says
Or...
Forever.
Produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide.
It's a
It doesn't
geyser.
say-
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Well, it's only going to do 30 meters worth of it, or 30 gallons.
No,
It just says you can use
constantly.
an action to remove the stopper, speak one of 3 command words, and then the water stops pouring out at the start of the next turn. So if I just stand there and every 6 seconds just go, Geyser!
Yuri's just stood there going, Geyser! Geyser!
I'd say it'd probably be I mean, for the fun of it, I'll let you do, but I'm gonna need a Arcana check and a con saving throw, because it's gonna start tiring you out. Once you've done it for like an hour, I think you're gonna be tired.
Alright, Arcana is 24.
So yeah, you think you've set it up correctly to kind of help, but let's see if you get tired from it.
And then an 18 con save.
Solid, Bruce, solid.
Okay, so I'm going to say you're not going to be able to do it for 10 hours, but you do definitely get like some quite good bursts. So I'm going to let you take an hour off, because you do get like some big like jets. Though again, because he's trying to maneuver around rocks and, you know, plant life and stuff, he can't always go straight. But when there's a straight bit, he lets you do your little thing, yeah.
This riverine we're on is having a good time, I bet. Guys!
So,
I'm standing up in the boat like, oh, how much fun sailing is!
So I'll show you a quick picture of him, and then I will change the screen as well. Is anyone else doing anything on the boat as you guys are traveling?
I'm in between playing bits on my bird pipes. I am singing a jaunty sailing song.
Okay, roll me for performance then.
Okay. And I'm trying to roll it with the intention to make our pilot better at our captain better at steering the boat, so that we can go faster.
It depends. Yeah, it depends what you
rolled
got.
an 18.
Yeah, I mean,
Not bad for my plus
That
0.
guy.
you keep it. I mean, you keep his. You keep his morale up. I'll take a few minutes off it. Yeah, and this is the guy. That is, piloting your boat. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Oh, he looks extra
Birdie, I think
inspired now
everyone's-
since I did that.
Yeah. Dave or Birdie, do you guys want to do anything?
Resting.
I think everyone else I think has done something. Anything
Just
while
rest.
you're traveling?
Just rest.
Just resting.
No, just resting, yeah.
Okay, so you can say you've had a
Just
short rest.
Oh,
and
can we
then
take a
click the
short
buttons
rest,
for
can
that.
we?
Yeah, I'll
You-
say generally when you're
Who's
traveling it's
helping?
hard, but you can have a short rest, everyone, if you want. Okay.
I will use one of my hit dice.
And can you all roll me a d20?
Hang on, because that didn't give me my. I should be rolling 1d8 for my.
Are you using hit dice?
Yeah, I'm using one. It didn't roll a 1d8 though. Hang on, I'll roll one. Sorry, Martin. I'm just doing some extra stuff here.
Okay.
I gained 3
So
hit
everyone
points
else
back.
then. Okay. So everyone, roll me a d20.
What was it? A d20.
And whoever gets the highest can roll me another dice.
I think it's Thauron.
Yeah, I think it's the.
Thalrin?
Mm-hmm.
Close.
19.
Okay. Thalrin, then roll me a d6.
3.
Okay. So, you, again, with all the help and stuff, you do notice that you're making good time, but, Dukkha, then goes a bit silent and looks a little bit worried. He's like, everyone roll me a perception roll.
Another nat 20 again.
Okay, I'll do
Nice.
all 1s and 20s for you tonight, mate.
I know. It's been alright tonight.
Was that why there was a demon appeared on my screen right there?
No, it's because I rolled the nat one.
Yeah.
Geyser!
If you get a 1 or a 20, you might have a creature appear, depending what dice you got. Yeah. Okay. So I think you all did pretty well on your
Apart from Yurti.
roll
Yurti got 1.
for this. Okay. Okay. Let me roll something. I didn't roll very well. So Duka says, can you not like hear anything? Like all the insects have stopped. Like you can't hear any birds or anything now. That usually means something is around, basically. Like they're hiding. So if you got over a 8, which I think is everyone right for their perception of beauty, did you get above an 8?
Yurti got a 1.
I got a 1.
Okay. Yuri, you're just busy geysering away. You don't really notice the other stuff going on. Don't worry, Drax, you're there to make you invisible. So unfortunately your geysering away and you don't notice, but everyone else does. As Duka screams out, Hydras. 2 Hydras swim up on both sides of the boat.
Wow. This is a scrap, by the way, guys.
Yeah. And you also see some glowing orbs kind of above them as well. So Duka screams out that he's going to try and steady the boat. He says, we can't let the boat tip up. It's not going to be good if you guys are in the river with these things, as well as all the mosquitoes, piranhas, etc. You don't really want to be in the water for too long.
Yeah.
You don't need to really worry about the boat moving, away. He's going to try and keep it steady. But yeah, this is what you have on the map. So there's water. You don't know how deep it is. And you've obviously got the mangrove trees everywhere, but there isn't any land, particularly for you to really climb on. So you can all roll me your initiative.
Not a problem. Godspeed, fellas. Godspeed. Oh, that was almost the 20 there.
So I've got a 13, a 9, a 21.
14,
14 I
13.
got.
14, 13,
14.
9, 9, 21.
Okay.
Nice
Is anyone
track.
using any heroic inspiration, etc., to change this?
Do we get to see the enemies before we decide that?
What the enemies?
Initiative.
What they? No, you have to wait. You don't know when they're going to go.
I'm going to save my heroic inspiration.
They
For now.
could have rolled really well. They could have rolled low. Okay. Then I just need to know Yuri and Pedal who's got the highest dexterity, because you'll be going first.
I have 1.
My dex is a 12.
Okay.
So
So
also a 1. It's a +1 bonus.
you can either roll a d20 or you can either roll a d20
Oh,
or
then
you
I'm
can
at a 13. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You were 13 and
Yeah, I was a +1.
Okay, and Birdie, yours is a 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're going first. Okay.
Sorry, I thought you meant you had a +12. I was like, damn.
No, total's 12.
Okay. It is one of the Will-O-the-Wisp first, and then it's going to be Drac, and then Thalarin. So you guys can get ready. Okay. Yeah, and this one is going to float over to Pedal.
This should be a scrap, boys.
Because you're the closest. So yeah, no, I'll come between you two actually. So Pedal and Drac. And Pedal, it is going to shock you.
Shock
For
me?
yeah. Oh, for a 21.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
that hits.
your roll didn't come up on Beyond, Martin.
Didn't? Oh, okay. Let me change the thing. I must have reset when I did the thing. So it's a 21, so I presume that hits.
Yep.
Okay. So you take 11 lightning damage, unless you have any reductions to this. And then it's going to use its bonus action to vanish.
Oh.
So remember, basically, its vanishing means it's invisible. So you kind of can still attack invisible things, but it's with disadvantage, and you might have magic that makes things show up. But yeah, if you have any abilities or spells that say you need to be able to see something, you won't be able to target it if that's the exact wording on the spell. Okay, Drac, it's your turn.
So who's the people that are invisible are already invisible, or can I see them on the map?
You can see everything on the map.
I
It's
think
just
that
one
one's
of them.
invisible.
Yeah, I'm just putting
The one that's directly in front of me is invisible.
Yeah, I've just put the thing on it. Yeah, but you can still attack
Right,
it, but it'll be
okay,
with
fuck it.
disadvantage. Yeah.
I am going to just use my fucking fire breath directly in front of me, where it would have disappeared and where the anaconda is. So where is my fire breath? Get fucking fire breath.
Get fire breathed.
So they have to roll a Dex 13. If they succeed the dexterity saving throw, then it's half damage.
Okay. It did very bad. It got a 12.
Nice.
And it would have hit the Hydra as well,
Okay.
because it's a cone of 15 feet.
Okay. Look. You might have to move forward a bit if it's 15.
Well, yeah. I'm
yeah.
inside where the wisp was, and I'm just going there.
You might. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to get the Hydra in as well, but you can definitely get the wisp in.
Alright.
Yeah. And you got a 12, so it'll take the. I presume that's the full damage.
Yep, let me just see here. It's 5d6. Is
Nice.
it? Hold on. Fire damage. No, it's 4. It's 4d6. D6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. That's
No
19
bad,
damage.
no bad.
Okay, nice. Okay, anything else on your turn?
When I done that, does that reveal the wisp? Like, is the wisp now visible?
I mean, you see it catch light, and then it does go invisible again. Unfortunately,
So would you say that I could hit, like, in the time that it's there? Do I know where I would need to swing my axe to hit it? Because it's not one.
It's still disadvantage because it's hard to really concentrate. But you can you can hit it, yes, but just with disadvantage.
Okay. Well, that doesn't really matter because I was going to do it twice anyway with my rage. Let's see. Where is it here?
Oh,
so
Christopher.
26
Oh,
or
nice.
Nice.
Oh.
So that hits.
Sick. And the viewers get to see the thing when it lands in the dice tray.
Dragon.
That's so cool.
Little dragon.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
sick.
So 19. Okay.
Should we just say that cancels out? No, I'll not roll disadvantage because I was going to attack again, but we'll just do one attack.
Yeah, you got 23 and a 26. Yeah, but it still hits.
You
Yeah.
no, you still attack twice, even though you had advantage
okay.
on the first attack, or you'll have disadvantage on both of them. Sorry, Did you roll another
Yeah,
20?
He does, but he's got to roll again for the disadvantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's don't matter. That's gonna hit.
Max rolled the 22 is disadvantage. That's a hit.
So you still hit, but you still hit.
3 damage.
Okay.
Unlucky on the damage, mate.
So it is it. I mean, you can't see it, but you can get it kind of for a second. It is basically a death's door. So well done. Drac, anything else in your turn?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. It's Thalrin's turn. And then it's the bad guy in Francis.
I'm going to run just in front of Petal. And I'm going to cast Thunderwave, level 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
So, 15 foot? No? Why has it done that? Is
well,
that
that's
about right?
That's a 15
Right
foot
there,
cube.
yeah.
So
It's 3
uh,
squares. If you use the grid squares, it's 3 of them.
So
yeah.
can I do that and catch the Hydra and the Will-o'-the-Wisp?
No, so you need to be able to get at least half of it in to do, otherwise it doesn't do it. So you're probably, because they're like 15 feet apart, you're not going to be able to get both
Yeah,
of them.
you're
So
not-
you have
you're
to
not getting
choose
both of
which
them.
one. And if you want the Hydra,
Okay.
you're probably going to have to move a little bit closer to the Hydra if you want to get it.
Yeah. So I'll move to the end and I'll go after the Hydra instead.
Hmm.
So Thunderwave. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. And 19.
Half damage then if it makes that, is it?
Half damage, so it was 4d8, so it's 2d8 damage.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's 4d8 and half it. It's different from 2d8, mate.
Oh, sorry, is that how it works? Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah,
4d8.
you half it once you get the total, yeah.
I got it, yeah. Am I rolling that? Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
forget
your,
it,
it's
that
your,
roll
it's your
that.
damage, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
good. That is
26.
juicy.
No.
Takes
So it
13.
takes half of that. Okay, nice.
2 8s and 2 5s for our viewers that didn't see both dice. All the dice. Good roll.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Then it is Will-o'-Wisp 8, and then it'll be Francis. Okay, which is going to attack Yurti.
No. For 15, Yurti.
Yep.
Okay, and
She's
then
tougher than
again
that.
it uses its bonus action to vanish again, so it is invisible. And it is now Francis's turn.
Francis will run over to the edge of the boat. And start windmilling with the quarterstaff first of all. First one is a 17. Does that hit?
Yeah, it hits the Hydra, yeah.
It can take 8 damage.
Okay, remember to tell me what type of damage it is.
Bludgeoning. Bludgeoning
Bludgeon-
currently.
Is it magical bludgeoning?
No, it's not. Unless,
Okay.
is it still, is our weapon still enchanted from that blessing that we had?
I would say now it's probably finished. Yeah, it was a few days and you guys have travelled quite a bit, so I'm pretty sure that's finished.
Okay, so that was a total of 19 damage from the quarterstaff.
Okay. And
then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows. That's a key point. Oh, got all my key points back from the short rest. That's sick. And I'm going to start punching.
Okay.
First one is not going to hit, I don't think. 13.
13 misses.
And the second one is a natural 20 for a 29.
Yeah, it hits.
I think it does. So he will take 10 damage and make a dex saving throw 15.
Okay. A 3.
So you failed. So you are now prone.
Okay. So it is prone.
Someone just bought me I just got a little notification from an email. Someone just gifted me something on Steam. Okay. Party on.
Nice.
Was that both my flurry of blows hits? It was. Okay.
Yes.
I can also spend 1 key point to do stunning striking when you hit with one of your melee weapon attacks. I can make the target stunned until the end of my next turn. So it's,
Okay.
if it fails a con saving throw, if I spend 1 more key point, make a con saving throw.
Okay.
15.
Got 18.
So it
18.
makes it. Okay, so you're prone but you're not stunned.
Okay. Okay, let me take all the damage off of that one.
It was 29 damage
Yep.
and prone.
Okay.
Then I'll step back just a
Okay.
little. Oh no, I can't step back just a little bit so that I'm off the edge of the boat because that would be an attack of opportunity. So I will stay there.
Okay, so something might happen. Let me just quickly read something. Okay, so you did 29 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, with Hydras, now they each have 5 heads. If you do 25 damage on a single turn, you can kill one of the heads. So, what does it look like as you punch one of the heads off, I guess?
So yeah, he strikes it. It was twice with the quarterstaff. So he uppercuts it with the quarterstaff from one side and then windmills back around, so it gets uppercutted twice in the chin. And you see its head already loose on its neck by the time he punches it. And when he punches it, the neck just kind of snaps and the head flops back.
Nice. So, so B only has 4 heads, which is important more for me than for you guys. Okay, Francis, anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Okay. It is A's first, so it's going to jump a little bit closer, and let's see its reach. I think it can reach. So just so you know, so the back of the boat doesn't have a wall, but the other 2 sides do. Just so you know, for like attacking and stuff.
Okay.
So it can definitely get Thalrin. I think Drax is Thalrin, you're going to take all of it. So it's got 5 heads, so it's going to do 5 attacks on you.
Shit.
That's it.
So we have a 21, 19.
Okay, calm down,
22.
dearest. Calm down, dearest.
Plus 8.
Oh,
last one.
jeez.
Last one's a 4. Does the 14 miss, I presume?
That's 4
14
hits.
misses.
Rip Dave.
Four.
I'll use
Yeah.
the silvery barbs on one as well.
Okay. Changes it to a 18.
Still hits.
So I'll do the damage. So it's 4 of these, but you can see the first damage is 15.
Oh, jeez.
What?
It's 4 of these, Dave. Fuck.
So 15 plus 10, so
25.
25. Plus 13.
38.
Plus 12.
50.
50.
I need a nice even 50.
Fucking hell.
I mean, they are Hydras. They're quite famous, and yeah, that's what it's doing.
Back in second edition, 50 damage from one attack like that, and it's save or die. It's not one attack though; it was 4 attacks, wasn't it?
Yeah, the heads.
Yeah,
I guess,
so it's,
yeah. Okay.
wouldn't quite be a save or die.
I'm flying off this boat. Fuck you.
I mean,
Bye.
50 damage.
okay,
Even in 5e
so-
terms, that's a lot.
So yeah, B will barely needs to move. Oh, it's prone, so it'll obviously stand up and do that, and it's still within range for Yurdi and Franco. So it's going to split up the attack, so 2 on each of you. So Yurdi, it'll do you first for a 13 and a 25.
Oh,
That's what he
Fra- Francis, it's a 21.
yep.
And a crit for a 28.
Oh, yeah. Those both hit. Yeah.
So Yurdi, yours is just 1 hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Yurdi, you take 9 piercing. Francis, the last one was a crit, wasn't it? So this one is 7. The
too
second
bad.
the second one is 14 plus 5, 19.
So 7 and 19, 26.
Yes. And that is its turn. So Yurdi, it's your turn. Then it's Pedal's turn.
Fuck it up, yeah. You
That was painful.
Fuck this up.
Yurdi's scared.
You're not gonna geyser it?
I'm gonna pull out a Twiglet and I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on Borat.
Okay, nice.
Does an 18 hit?
I think so.
You doing the Hydra? Are you doing the Hydra?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 18 hits, yes.
That my rolls aren't popping up, so I don't know how much damage that.
27.
27.
27. You cut off
Nice.
another head.
You cut off a heat.
You do, yeah. 27. And what's the damage? What type of damage is it? Lightning?
Lightning, thunder, what lightning?
Yeah. Lightning. And you're doing that on B, right? So you get rid. Tell us what it looks like as you get rid of another head. So it's just got 3 heads now.
Yeah, so I pull out my little burnt twiglet and bite it and chew it. And I scream and little twiglet pieces pop out my mouth and start to sparkle in the air, and then all this lightning comes down and one just goes straight through the dome into the mouth
Nice.
of one of the heads.
Okay, nice. Okay, anything else? You got bonus action, I guess, movement.
No, but I always forget about the wild magic and stuff. But Witch Bolt is a wizard,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't have to do that, right?
Yeah, just for your sorcery related ones, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Then Pedal, it's your turn.
Alright, I know that this thing went invisible. I don't care. I'm just gonna squeeze this way when I get closer to the
Mhm.
Hydra. Because that
Mhm.
is the bigger threat as far as Pedal is concerned. I'm gonna smack at it. If I hit it, I'm gonna do something in addition.
Okay.
But first a smacky smack.
Holy smite it.
18.
18 hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit it, and I'm gonna also with a bonus action cast blinding smite,
Lightning
Okay.
smite.
which that's an additional 3d8 of radiant damage.
Okay, so 13. Yeah.
Before I hit it with my second attack,
But you've not rolled
Yeah.
your,
Creature,
you've not rolled your main
um,
damage for your first
Yeah,
attack
you
yet.
need to do the main damage as well, yeah. So 13 plus.
Oh,
You've got your melee
Yeah.
damage as well.
my bad. Moving too fast.
So, yep, so 13, yeah.
Main damage. Did that not roll?
Not yet.
4. So
Okay.
17 damage.
4.
Yep. So not enough to get ahead unless you have something else.
I have a second attack. However, I just want to make sure for blinding smite. The target has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the spell ends.
Okay. That's con save.
Con save has to beat a 14.
Got a 21.
Okay. So I hit it again.
Wait. Before you roll. Oh.
I rolled. What's up? What's happening?
I was gonna use my portent to make it a nat 20. So I have a 10 and a 20 that I rolled for my last long rest.
I mean, I'll allow it. Yeah, for now. Okay. Because I know Birdie's got to go at a reasonable time.
So that turns that hit to a natural 20, Birdie.
So you turn it into a crit.
Okay. Okay, so let me roll the damage. So, do I just double the damage?
You
or
double
want
the
me to roll
6,
twice
so
the
that's
damage?
14.
Okay.
So another 14.
14, what was it? 14 plus 17, 31.
Okay. So you get rid of another one of the heads on this one. Do you want to tell us what it looks like as you chop one of the heads up?
I'm just swinging wildly at it at this point. Before it can lift its head up and it's out of range.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Then back up to the next round. So it is the Will-O-Wisp Bee's turn. It is going to move a bit, but Pedal, do you have like any special senses and stuff? I don't think like blind sight or anything.
No, I don't have that.
Okay, so you won't get an opportunity attack because you can't see it, but it will attack Drac for thingy. Drac, it's a 15. I think that just hits.
Just fucking hits.
So you take 12 points of lightning damage, and then it turns invisible again. But Drac, it is now your turn.
Okay. So it's invisible. I don't know where it is. So I'm
You can still, yep, you can still attack it because you know where it kind of is. But
I'd be swinging at nothing. I'd be
Okay.
swinging at air. Do you know what I mean? I
No,
don't
you
know
get-
whether or not.
You get
I
disadvantage.
don't know whether or not
just.
it went invisible and moved away. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I just play it as for players to make it easier. That it just means that you can see it like move. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to play it like that. It's totally your choice.
So I'm gonna head towards the Hydra. Does that give that an attack of opportunity?
It will.
Yeah. If you move more than 5 feet away, it will do.
I'm gonna go be heading towards the Anaconda 4.
Okay, so it'll do it with advantage because it is invisible. So it's not 15. It is. Well, it might be 15. It's a 19, so it'll hit you again for 15 lightning damage, and then you can continue.
Okay.
So presumably you're trying to push past yeah, you're trying to go there. So yep, you got
Yep. And then I'm going to fucking swing that axe at him.
Okay.
I don't want to click again because I think I clicked. I'm gonna give it a wee minute.
Okay, let me see if it's come up on mine yet. Not yet on mine.
Right, I clicked again. I'm not touching. Right, let me refresh. There, it's rolled.
Okay. Okay.
18.
18 hits.
7 damage.
Nice. 7, I presume slashing, right?
Yeah, slashing.
Okay. So, yep.
And then again, 22.
Hang on, I'm not seeing your rolls, Chris.
Really? I can see it. I saw some.
No, I-
Yeah, it's coming up on mine. You just got a
Yeah.
9 for the damage.
Maybe
9
it's just
damage.
maybe it's just taking
Yeah.
some time for me.
Refresh if you want, and I'll
Yes.
wait because I'm gonna action surge now.
Okay. Yeah, so
I'll
you've done
just wait.
16 so far. Yep.
You all refresh there.
No, I'm.
Oh, that's
Did
what I can see is Will o' the Wisp.
Yeah, same. Did
see
anyone
Will o' the
refresh?
Wisp.
Did anyone refresh and it worked?
I mean, mine's already up.
No.
Mine. It's showing on mine as the DM. I can see it.
Are you sending it to just the DM?
Are you doing
or do have
private
it
roles,
sending to
Chris?
everyone?
Oh.
I might
yeah.
be.
At the top of the game log, does it say everyone?
Yeah. I've just realised I'm sending them directly just to him. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I will screenshot it and put it in chat so you can put it in the video if you want.
He's
Pocketing our party.
He's also sending me dirty pics as well, but yeah, don't send them to everyone.
Right, it's 20.
Okay, now
21
I
hit,
see. 21 to hit.
Hits.
And 7
Another
damage.
7. Game with a
Fuck me.
7.
Do something good, would you? Right, and then that's 10, 16. Does that hit?
It does hit, yeah, just.
Nice. Fuck. 10 damage.
So, but total, you do 17 plus 16, 33. It's not bad. So you take one of the heads out.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us what it looks like?
It literally looks like a massive 7-foot dragon going to Hydra and hacking 4 times at the root of its head until the head just slides off into the sea.
Nice.
Nice track.
Okay, that's Drax's turn. Next up is. Well, some of you are
Me?
looking a bit damaged as well. It's Thalrin's turn, yeah.
It is. So I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm going to be attacking this Hydra. So first, I'm going to a bonus action. I'm going to use my second wind.
Mm-hmm.
So 1d10 plus 1 HP back.
Okay. Yeah, some of you are looking a bit dicey. I suggest you
Oh,
heal.
come on, man. Jesus.
I mean, if you got heroic inspiration, you can roll together.
No, I already used it. Actually,
okay.
oh no, I already used it. But
Your
I
luck
do
points?
have my luck points, so I'm going to use a
Okay.
luck point to
Okay.
Oh no, that says it's when it's asked an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
It's only
So you
on
can't
attack
use the-
rolls, that is. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to attack him. I'm going to use cantrip Primal Savagery,
Okay.
which you channel primal magic to cause your teeth and fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver corrosive attack. Make a melee spell attack. How would you make a melee spell attack? I don't know what that means.
Just
Or do
click
I just
click the button on your sheet, yeah. So it should say under attack. It should list your whatever spell. What's the name of the spell?
Primal Savagery. So I rolled a 16 on the.
Yep.
Does that hit? Yeah.
16 does hit the Hydra, yep.
Okay. And he takes 10 damage. The target
Okay.
takes 1d10 acid damage.
Okay.
Acid damage, nice.
So it's 2d10 acid damage because obviously it's
Yeah.
I'm a
So
higher level druid.
So 10 total. Yep. Anything else?
Yeah. Can I do natural recovery? No, doesn't matter. No, I can't. It doesn't matter. No, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. It is Will-O-Wisp Ashton, then it's Francis. Yeah, A is going to come after Yurti. For a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's it.
It's gonna hit.
You take 8 lightning damage. Is the witch bolt thing concentration?
It is not, I don't think. Let me
Okay.
check.
No, it's a one-off thing, isn't it?
No, it is concentration.
Oh, it is.
So you need a con save of
Oh.
10. Yeah. But remember, that's still on it, Yuri. So it's
21.
21. So you still keep it. Remember, that's automatic attacks, right? As long as you.
Yep. As long as I don't use another action.
And that is its turn. So it is Francis's turn, but Francis ain't got a lot of hit points.
Don't ever tell me the odds. Don't ever tell me the odds.
I'm just saying, these
Yeah.
things. Yeah, if they hit you a few times, you'll be
so,
dead.
uh,
No healers. No healers for this
Mate,
game.
I can do. It's called Wholeness of Body. Once per
Okay.
long rest as an action, you can regain 27 hit points.
Nice.
So that's my action. I will heal 27 hit points, and I'm back to 49 of 50, folks. And by the way, Martin, after this round, we'll have to end the session because Birdie's got to go in 5 minutes. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
with
I mean, once we finish the fight, you can end. That's fine. Yeah. Once
we
the
might have
fight's
to just
over.
finish the round and cliffhanger the fight, Martin, because Birdie has to go in 5 minutes.
I mean, you can do whatever you
I
guys.
might-
I can just leave my camera. I can leave my
Oh,
camera.
if you can
up,
leave,
don't
if
have
you
to
leave your
change it.
camera up and running, then we can just keep going. Actually, that's better.
Yeah, I said I'll
That's
happily
my
finish
cat.
the game after the fight. Otherwise, it gets complicated
Uh,
for you guys remember.
No, if Birdie can leave her camera running, then we don't have
Yeah.
the problem. Right,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that doesn't bother me at all.
And with my
mean, what
bonus action,
What I'll suggest, Yuri, when you get to your turn, because we'll probably get to it before you go, you take 2 turns and
Yes.
it'll cover you for the next round.
okay, and with my bonus action, I'm going to use my flurry of blows to punch twice
Okay.
for 25 damage.
Okay.
And with that one, whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks, so take a dex saving throw, 15.
Okay. Dex.
Did you remember it was prone earlier, Martin?
Yeah, it used its movement to, get back up.
Okay,
20.
So it's not prone again. Okay, I'm going to make the second attack. For 11 damage, and
Okay.
it cannot take any reactions until the end of my turn. In fact, no. Let's do that. Let's do the strength saving throw one. Make a strength saving throw 15. Let's do that one.
Yeah, I did. Got an 8.
It fails, so it gets pushed up to 15 feet. So that's going to invoke some attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
So it gets pushed away 15 feet. So
Okay.
that means Yurti's going to get an attack of opportunity.
I don't think Yuri is more than 5 feet away, so it
Yeah,
won't get Yuri,
okay.
but you can.
Do I get an attack of opportunity if I push something away?
It kind of depends. Usually, if it's forced movement, you don't get an opportunity attack. It's usually
Alright,
if it's
so
trying to run away.
There is no opportunity attacks then, because
Yeah,
I'm
if
forcing
it's
it away.
forced, yeah, unless it specifically says in your thing that you get one, it's forced means
It gets pushed back 15 feet then.
Yeah. And it took 17 damage. Okay. Let me take that off. This one. Okay. Yuri, have you got to go in minutes, I'm guessing now?
No,
Yuri?
Petal does, not Yuri.
So, sorry.
Yeah.
Have you got to go? Well, I'm going to say if anyone doesn't mind, I'll let you go now, and you can do 2 attacks, and then you've covered like 2 rounds, as long as everyone's happy for.
I'm happy
that.
with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. So Yuri, so Birdie, you do 2 attacks, and then I'll continue with the Hydra's turns, yeah, and then it'll be Yuri after the Hydra's.
Okay, first round is I'm actually going to cast Bless on Sal, Drax, and Francis. So you guys have an additional 1d4 to your attacks.
It saves,
It is
doesn't it?
concentration, so if I get hit, yes, attacks and saves. And then for my second round, I'm just going to do a straight-on attack.
Okay.
That's my Morning Star.
Okay.
Going for Anaconda. I don't know about that one.
12.
12.
Misses.
I'm going to roll again. 19.
Hits.
Right. And I'm going to add on that thing that I do. What's that thing that I do?
Smite. Divine Smite.
Right, yeah.
Smite. Thank you. I'm gonna add on a Divine Smite for an additional 2d8 radiant damage. For an additional 5.
So another 5, so 10 total. Is that your first turn? So you've got another full turn now?
No, that was 2 turns.
That was 2 turns, okay.
Because to cast it's an action, so I can't attack if I cast a spell.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Are there any bonuses people get from being in your presence?
That we should know about before you leave.
So if you stay with me, guys, and don't scatter. Hold on. I have 2 auras. I get an aura of protection and an aura of warding. The warding doesn't really work because that's for, what do you call that? Spells. But for my aura of protection, if you get a +2 to all saving throws.
Okay.
Okay, then...
And what's the range on that real quick? Is it within 5 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
Okay. I mean, you can add auras and stuff to people, but yeah, I think you guys can. I'll do that later. Okay, it's the Hydra's turn. I guess. Do you want to say bye now, Birdie, or are you just going to go when you're 100% ready?
No, I'm gonna squeeze out. I gotta go.
We'll see you
Okay,
soon.
bye, Birdie.
Goodbye.
I will. If you leave your camera up, I will remove it from the overlay so that people aren't watching your empty room. Don't worry.
I was gonna put it on Goblin. Goblin, stay there.
Oh. I'll leave it on the cat then. I'll leave it on the cat. That's cool.
She might just hop away the second I leave. She's doing it. You gonna run?
Nice.
Be brave. Be brave. Go to sleep.
Okay, so
Right,
A is
bye,
gonna-
Birdie.
Bye,
Bye.
Birdie. I'm gonna be nice and not attack Pedal when she's away. But that means it will be Drac and Thalren, and it has. They both have 3 hits left.
Press mute, Birdie. Press mute. Where you go?
I think she's done it.
Is she? Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see who's worst off. Ooh, I think Drac is. Drac will get 2 attacks, and Thalwyn will get 1. So Thalwyn is a 26. Drac is a 11.
Doesn't hit.
And a 10.
Doesn't
So it will just be Thalren is a. You take 14 piercing damage. And B is going to move forward again. And it's going to attack Francis twice. And
3
Yuri
HP.
once. Ooh. So, Francis, we've got a 11.
Nope.
And a 13.
Nope.
And Judy, we've got a 19.
Yeah.
We might be rolling up new characters soon.
Maybe.
So, Judy, you take 15 piercing damage, and you need to do that con save to keep your spell up.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, I have heroic inspiration.
Okay, so you can roll again. You keep it up.
pardon me.
14.
You keep it up. Well done. And it is Yurti's turn.
I'm gonna use my Witch Bolt again, so that's 1d12.
It's automatic, isn't it?
Yeah. So 10 lightning damage.
Take 10 lightning damage, yeah.
God, I hate attack opportunity stuff. I will use sorcery points to regain a couple of spell slots. So.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Pedal's already done here, so we're back up to the top. So it is one of the Will-O-the-Wisp, then it'll be you guys, Drac and Thalron. I'd be using potions now, guys, for some of you, unless you hope Sarah's back in a couple of weeks to heal you guys up. So it is B's turn. Yeah, I'll come after Drac for... Let's see. Oh, a crit for 24.
Oh
Silvery
dear.
barbs.
Silvery
Silvery
barbs.
Changes it to a 10.
Nice.
So I guess
That
that's
doesn't
better.
hit. Thank
bro.
you, Eddie. Thank you.
So who are you giving the advantage to, Yeti? Drac's up next, if it helps.
Yeah, I'll give it to Drac. Especially since he's got that action surge shit.
Action
Yeah,
surge is
so-
done. I can't use it again.
Well, you still got it.
Drac, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing that we always do. Swing that motherfucking axe.
Okay.
Reroll
doesn't
for your
hit.
advantage.
Roll.
Advantage.
Come on.
15.
Yes.
Let's do it better than that. Thank
21.
you, Christopher. That'll do it.
Yep.
Oh, fucking shite damage too.
It's only got 3 heads left, this one, hasn't it?
They've both got 3 heads
they
left.
Both got
They've
3
both
heads,
got 3
yeah.
heads.
Does the
Um,
advantage work on my bonus? Because it's a separate roll.
Yeah,
no,
one.
just works for one. Just on one of them, yeah.
Okay,
So-
well, I'm going to use that.
so
14, it's not good enough.
14 it misses, yeah. So
It doesn't matter, I missed.
so
Um,
6.
Remember, you've got a heroic inspiration, Chris. Have you used that?
I
yet?
just used that. I just used
Have you
that.
just used that there?
Oh, fuck, I'm a dickhead. Here, take sneak attack damage.
I was gonna say, yeah, don't you have
I forgot
That
about
was a
sneak
sneak
attack.
Because you've got
I forgot
advantage,
about
you
that.
get sneak attack. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had
Oh.
sneak attack every time I've been attacking next to an ally.
Oh yeah, if you're next to an ally, you get it as well.
And
Huh?
I haven't been using it. I've
I'll-
literally
I mean,
every single strike.
I'll be nice. I'll let you roll it twice more.
2 more
Because you're
times.
still getting back into it. So roll me sneak
Right.
attack twice more times because I can't remember exactly how many times you've hit. So 3 plus the whatever the next 2 you roll.
Four.
Another 4
4
And another 4.
plus.
and another 4.
Okay. So whatever that is, 11. So another 11 to it.
So that was so what was that total? What did he do total? Not enough to do 25. Not ahead.
Wait, he has bless
No.
too. Did you want to use bless for one of your attack rolls?
What's that? Add another 2?
D4.
It's
No, it
a
adds
1d4.
D4 to one of your attacks.
D4 to the attack. Yeah.
Add it to one of the
Oh,
14. Add it to the
D4.
14. It's a 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit. Yes.
Yes.
Yay! And so I'm swinging the great axe again.
Scrapping for every point of damage here, gang. I love it. There we go.
12.
That's more like it, Chris.
And it's a sneak attack.
And it's enough for a head as well now.
Another 4.
You take a head off.
Did you get 25?
Did more than
Total?
25, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take another head off A.
What is the total? 4, 16, 20,
A lot.
24, 27.
Nice.
It's 33 total.
So 33, yeah, so you get rid of one of the heads. Okay. I think this one is now bloodied.
Well
I
done,
think-
Chris.
Yeah, this one is now bloodied. Anything else?
Yeah, I say Thalwyn, stay away from the other one.
Staying away from them all.
Okay.
Focus that wisp.
Yeah, you've got the wisp to deal with as well. Okay. Thalrin, it's your turn.
I'm going to have to be really selfish on this round. I'm going to cast 4th level Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Which does 22 HP back. So 27. And I've got a bonus action. Where am I stood on this boat? Are the Hydras just within a 5-foot reach attack? I take it.
No. A little bit bigger, a little bit more than that.
You know. I might as well stay where I am then. No, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Then it is Will-O-Wisp A's turn. This time it's going to go after Francis. I'll give you a break from it.
Sorry, Marty, can I do one thing? And you tell me if I can do it or not. I want to use my natural recovery to regain some spell slots.
Sure, what do you have to do that? Is it a bonus action or an action or?
It just says it's under other. It says special. I don't know if that's an action or.
It
says
usually just means
per long. I've got a per long rest. Once per long rest during a
We've
short
had one.
rest. Sorry.
Oh,
it's
during
my
a
fault.
short
Misread
rest,
it.
right.
Yeah.
Misread it.
Okay. So let me check. Okay, clicked it already. Oh no, that was Thalrin. So I need to click here. Sorry, Francis. It is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
So that misses, and it goes invisible again. And then it is Francis's turn.
Go on, Franco.
We'll get wound up and start swinging. Give it a swing with the thing. So first of all, I'm going to attempt to whack it with the quarterstaff. 15 hits, right?
It does, yeah. As long as you're hitting the Hydra.
So that's 8 damage.
Okay.
Are we re-rolling that as a halfling?
Okay.
I'll re-roll that one with my heroic inspiration.
Okay.
For another 9 damage, so that's 17 so far. I will spend a
Yep,
key point and do
17.
flurry of blows. Boom.
Nice, the crit, yeah.
So he takes another 10 damage. What's the total on that now?
17, so 27.
27.
So you get
And
rid of another head.
you can make a dex saving throw 15.
Okay.
You're prone.
Nice.
Does that mean my next attack on you is with advantage?
Yeah.
Nice. I've got one more. And I'll be rolling that again with advantage. Roll the 13 twice, okay. And the damage. So that's another 10 damage, and you can not take any reactions until the end of my next turn. So don't worry about opportunity attacks till the end of my next turn,
Okay,
folks.
so no reactions.
So he's got no reactions till the end of my next turn, and he is prone, and he's lost one more hit.
Okay. And you did enough to get rid of another head, right? Because you did like...
I did 10
So-
plus 10 is 20, plus 9 is 19, plus 8 is 37 damage. Sorry.
So,
27, yeah.
B
10,
only has...
20, no, hang on. 20, 9, 37. 37 damage.
So, sorry, the one you attacked, which is B, sorry, now has... one... Let me check. I think one
They both
head
have
left?
2 heads left.
They both have 2
Yeah,
heads
okay.
left.
Both had 2 left. Right, okay. Nice. So it is their turn. A is going to do Thalrin and Drak. So Thalrin is not crit, 27, and Drak is I can't see it. I think it's
18.
an 18. now.
18.
18. So presuming they both hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Thalrin, it's 7.
Not the worst.
Could have been a lot worse.
And
Also could have been a lot
Chris,
worse.
yours is 7. But I don't know if you got the rogue thing yet where you got evasion, but I think that's high level rogue stuff, so I don't know if you have it or not.
Oh, I have uncanny dodge, yeah, but
Oh, okay, yeah,
I don't use it. I can tank
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Yeah, B's gonna do the same. Keeping it will get out of the prone and attack Francis and Yurdi again, but it's just got 1 on each, so Francis is a
Nope.
14, and Yurdi, it is a 17.
Nope.
That hits.
Oh, it does. Oh.
Just.
That's your meter,
So
isn't it?
Yeah, but you see you take a whole 7, but you do need to use con save of 10 to keep your magic up. Well
15?
done. Yep, Yurdi, it's your turn.
I'm gonna witch bolt on Borat again.
Okay.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Bless you.
Suck
Ooh.
it.
What do you got?
Ooh, look at the effect she did. That's very cool.
4 damage.
4 damage, okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. So I think that they are both bloodied at this point, and B is a lot more bloodied than the other one. Back up to the top. It is Will-O-the-Wisp, Beat. Yeah, you guys can play around with the magical abilities on Albert if you want as well. Okay, so B is gonna attack Drak for
A is Drac. A is the one on Drac.
20.
Oh, you're talking about the Will-O-Wisp. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, B, yeah. So 20, not crit, so 23. So Drak, you take 12 lightning damage. Now you could use Uncanny Dodge if you want to reduce that, I think. And Drak, it is your turn. And it turns invisible again.
right. Where are we? Okay. Turns invisible, can't see it. Great. So I'm just gonna fucking swing my axe at this fucking Hydra that I know it can cut its head off.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 2. 80. That's an 8 in total. That doesn't hit.
Oh, remember, you've got an extra plus 1d4 on your attacks, but that's still not going to hit, actually.
Yeah, you do have the blast thing. I'll try and put it on everyone to
Wait,
get
how long
on.
is
Less.
It's
I
an
forgot.
aura.
I forgot it on mine, but I think they were all hit anyway, weren't they?
Great.
I'll
Both of
try
us
and
missed.
put.
Lucky me.
And then yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna use my. No, that's it. I can't do anything.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. Then up next is Thalrin.
Alrighty. Where am I stood again?
So is
Right,
everyone
we'll
blessed? Because I'll put the tokens
No,
on
it's
everyone.
only
Is everyone
three of us. It was me, Drac, and I think Thalrin.
And yeah,
Okay. I'll put the things
So-
on for you guys.
I'm gonna cast Call Lightning,
Okay.
which is a 120 foot wide
Mhm.
range and a 60-foot
Yep.
height.
What's
So I
it-
call
is
the
it-
cloud. But I can have
Yeah.
it go wherever I want.
Is
It
it
is
a
a
dex save?
dex, yeah, of 13
Okay. On the Hydra.
on the Hydra. Yeah, fucking Hydra.
Got a 20.
So you take half the damage. 17, so half of that.
Okay, half of it. Okay. Yep.
And did you say we could move without it reacting until your your
This-
turn, Oliver?
This one.
That's on Borat.
Oh, sorry, it was a different one. Right, okay, that's my move then. That's my turn.
That one's got no reactions until the end of my next turn.
Okay, then it is Wisp A's turn. It's going to attack Francis for a 22.
Yeah, that's going to hit me.
So you take 12 lightning damage, and then it is Francis's turn.
Okay, just applying my damage. And then I will do a bit more of the same. Let me just have a look at the map. So, yeah, he's there. I'm going to just... And I must remember I am blessed. So, start with the smacking and the whacking. Don't need to
I
add
will
the-
say, if you can defeat all the heads, the body will like die. If that makes sense.
So I don't need to add...
technically, if you-
Yeah, don't need to add the d4 because the 19's already hit. So...
Yep.
That's 7 damage.
Yep.
Oh, I'll add the d4 to that. From the bless. Oh yeah, so that second one hits. That's a total of 16. For another 6 damage. So
16.
that's a total of 13 damage. I will then spend a key point. Flurry of
we've got
blows.
16 plus 13.
No, 13 total. Because
No,
I've done 7 plus 6. It's 13
Oh,
total.
okay. Sorry, 13 total. Yep.
Plus another 11 and make a
Okay.
dex saving throw 15. So it's 24 damage, so only need to do one more to take a head off. But make a dex saving throw
do,
15.
Yeah. 18.
You make that, so you're not prone, but I've got one more flurry of blows attack.
You can do one hit.
Oh.
to get the head off.
I'll be re-rolling that as a halfling.
Yeah.
For a 16, that hits it, doesn't it? I don't need to add, I've
Hits.
got D4 on it, but so that's another 11 damage. And so that's a head off
Nice.
because that's 11, 22,
Yep.
28, 35 damage. And you again can't take reactions until the end of my next turn. In fact, no. Let's do the other one. Let's make another dex saving throw 15 because you can't take reactions till the end of my next turn. So you can after the end of this you can, but no. Make the dex saving throw one again.
Okay.
You'll be prone if you fail this. 15.
If they're prone, we should have been getting advantage on attacks, right?
Yeah, you do get advantage when it's prone.
Yep, unless it's their turn and then they obviously
Yeah,
stand
but it's
up.
been getting up in between. But it's now prone at the end of
Because
mine, so
Well, mine
Yeah,
is a
'cause
spell
they-
that I can automatically hit anyway, so okay.
Yeah.
yeah. But you've now
Okay.
got, before his next
Good.
turn, you've now got. Oh no, it doesn't matter. He's prone. He's going to spend half his movement to getting up. That's fine. But he's lost another head.
But he does, so that means if anyone does 25 or over, you'll kill the whole thing. So you're pretty close. Okay. It is the Hydra's turn, so obviously they're going to stand up. This one's just going to attack the same as again, Drac and Thalrin. For Thalrin, it's a 19. Drac, it's a 14. So I think it hits Thalrin.
It does, but I can actually use one of my luck points to make you re-roll that, because it says when an
Okay.
attack roll is made against you. So please
Sure, do you want me to
re-roll that.
re-roll it? Changes it to a
Oh,
22.
fucking hell.
Nice try though.
So you take 9 piercing damage. And it's B's turn, which is
Go
going to
up.
keep doing the same thing. Yuri and Francis stand up, of course.
only
Yuri,
got one
it's a
hit.
crit.
Yep.
Oh, then Yuri, it was a crit on you for a 28.
It's the silvery bobs that shit.
Silvery
Yeah, you know,
Bob,
when the silvery
bitch.
bobs it. That's for 27, it's not crit. So you take 14 piercing damage and you each do the con save. So you
Is
just
that
do
10?
it. Yeah. So it's half the damage or 10, so you just keep it up and Yuri, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna recast Stupid Witch Bolt on this guy to try and get more damage on him.
Okay.
Fuck off.
No.
So, I
So no-
miss,
no
and
more.
my
Do you have
Witch
your
Bolt
inspiration
goes
left,
quick.
Brute? Do you still get your inspiration,
I
heroic
want to say I
inspiration though?
used it on something. I just don't think I clicked it off.
Ah, okay.
I think I used it to re-roll something earlier.
Okay.
So,
So that's your turn. Okay. Then
that's it.
okay, back up to the top again. It is the Wisp's turn. It's going to attack Drac.
Are we taking a turn for Petal in that round?
No, I'll leave it now. I'll just say she can give you advantage though if anyone asks it to make it easier. Yeah.
Okay.
I think 19. I think I'll hit Drac. So he'll
Perfect.
take 5 when he comes back. And it is Drac's turn, but I think he's away. So I'll let Thalrin go.
Okay. I'm just going to have to attack the Hydra again. I'm going to use Primal Savagery.
Come on. Yes.
60 plus 21.
Hits.
19 damage.
Nice, Steve.
Nice. 19 on A. Ooh, you might have nearly killed A, actually. You got anything else left? It's at death's door.
Actions bonus. No, I haven't. I'm running fucking very short of spell slots. No, that's my
Okay.
turn.
Well, it is Drax's turn.
Uh-huh.
And Drac, A's nearly dead. You can get a
Go on,
one.
Drac.
If you can get one easy hit on it, it will die.
Mm-hmm.
And you need
Remember
to take
you-
5 damage.
5 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
and
I've
you take
done that.
five. And you take
I've already done that. Is it 14 hit?
No, I think 15's the
No,
magic
but
number on
you've
the
got-
Hydras.
but You've got the blast.
You are
you've got the
blessed. You
Yeah.
can roll 1d4, so you've hit it. Because it's minimum 1.
blast. If you can get double-digit damage, you'll have definitely killed it.
And then do damage.
Come on.
Shade. 4.
What'd you get? Ooh,
And then
you got
there's
sneak attack though, right?
oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
got
sneak attack. Yeah.
You
And that's only your first
attack.
attack. You get 2 attacks per round.
2.
It's enough to kill it. What does it look like as you kill the
Yes.
Hydra?
I jump up and do a backflip, and then like up for its head.
Can you roll an athletics check? No, I'm joking. Yeah, please.
Yep. Acrobatics. There you go. 27. What do I get for that?
Yeah, it looks cool. All the jungle
Fucking
people.
flashy as fuck.
All the jungle people are like, they're like macho man. That's what they say. Well done. And I think I think you have another attack, right?
It does.
Yeah, I
you can
rolled
attack.
a 14. Does blast
Okay.
work again, or is it once per turn?
Bless works until the spell runs out. You've still got bless.
Okay, right.
So
Well
you
then,
could try- so you
4
could try to-
plus.
If this
2,
is against,
16.
it's a disadvantage though if you're attacking the Will-O-Wisp. Remember.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it? But is a 16 good enough, or should I not bother rolling again?
16's not high enough to hit it now.
Okay, well then,
So you're not gonna hit it then.
yeah.
But well done, you've killed one of the the Hydra. Okay, then it is Will-O-Wisp A's turn. It's
Oh,
gonna go- Yep.
sorry. My rage would have deactivated last turn because I didn't hit anyone, so I activated
okay.
it that turn just to use it up.
Yep.
So I can't use rage again if I lose it again.
Okay. Then so it's your Will-O-Wisp A's turn, which is going to attack Francis, and then it'll be Francis's turn. For a 17,
Nope.
which I don't think hits. So Francis, it's your
It's
turn.
not. Okay,
So
so
remember, if you can do 25 damage, you'll kill this one.
I hopefully
Oh,
can.
no.
Hopefully I can do 25 damage. That is the plan. I have bless. So that's a 15. 15 is the magic number anyway. I don't need to roll the bless, right?
No, correct. You've hit it.
So that's 8 damage.
Okay, 8.
That's an 11. I'm going to roll the d4 on that one. I need the 4,
Can
don't
you roll
I?
a d4 on your damage?
No. Just on the to hit roll and saves.
Oh, on the to hit. Okay.
So that second one doesn't hit because it's a 13
Okay.
total. But then I spend a key point, which I've got
Okay.
3 left after this, and I can do flurry of blows. Hopefully we'll get enough damage. That's a 15, that hits him.
It does.
So that's another 9 damage. So he's got 17. So I need 7 here. 8 here. I need 8 damage here, boys.
If you can do 8 damage, then you'll finish the last one off.
That's an 11 on. I'm going to need this d4 to be a 4.
Come on.
Ah.
Oh,
Wait.
Just
Wait.
Have you got an idea?
What have you got
I
for me?
can bend luck so you can have another D4.
Oh, yes. So that's going to be a hit then, isn't it? Yeah.
And that's my reaction.
Thank you. And I need,
Okay.
what do I need? 8.
8, and then you'll kill it.
Yes!
look at that.
What it look like is you kill the other Hydra.
So, I would say that he does a move as he kind of runs up its neck and he windmills overhand this time and uses the overhand momentum of the staff to kind of to run up and climb it. So he does a bonk and climb and then a bonk and climb, and then he hovers in the air for a second and then comes down with like a downwards punch, like a proper Dragon Ball Z style. Boom, and then lands off in a ta-da.
Very good. So you just have 2 things left to deal with, though. So Francis, anything left for you?
No, that's it. That was 2 attacks and 2 flurry of blows attacks.
Okay, Yuri, can you get a kill in?
Oh, dang, okay.
Got two
Shade
will-o-wisps
there.
to deal with.
Well, we didn't tell Chris, right, if you don't get the hit and you don't get XP, so Chris has got, like, I don't know, 3,000 from killing the Hydra. As says Francis, you guys have got shit now.
Most of my spells require me to see something.
Okay.
So, let me see real quick. I'll do Wither and Bloom. It's just
Okay.
within a 10-foot radius sphere.
Okay.
So I'll kind of cast it where I last saw Will-O-Wisp, somewhere between Francis and I.
Sure.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's fine. So
it,
save, right?
it must make a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
on 15.
They got an 11, so it fails.
Okay, so it'll take 2d6 necrotic damage.
Okay. Is this on A or B?
A, because I'm casting it between Francis and I.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
And then Francis, how bad are you hurt?
I am not badly hurt. I'm 37 out of 50.
Like bloody?
No, I'm
Okay,
good.
I'm worse than you, so I'm gonna take the hit point or hit dice.
So it takes 5 damage on A. Yep.
And then I will roll my hit dice so you can move on past me. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Hopefully this will be the last round. So it is B's turn. It's
I
going to
think so.
attack Drac because it's got slightly more hit points than Thalrin. So Drac, that's a 7, so it doesn't hit. Drac, it's your turn.
Fuck it up, Jack.
Right, so fucking, I'm gonna wisp about here like fuck and try and hit it. Where is my actions?
Disadvantage, but yep.
Oh, which one was worse?
You're not gonna hit it.
Yeah, 10 plus 4 would plus 4. No, plus 4 wouldn't hit it. 4, even if it had on some 4, wouldn't 14.
Yeah, 14 wouldn't hit it.
No, misses.
Okay, well we'll do it again. Oh, there's
Okay.
not
Oh,
20.
look at that.
You've still got
So
still
now
got disadvantage.
We just need
So.
to do the
Okay.
other one.
no.
15
Oh,
hits.
yeah. No, 15 misses.
Well, I'll use my fucking hope on that.
No, you've got
D4.
remember. No, you've got the D4. You've got bless.
that's-
You've got bless.
That's what I mean.
You got the blast.
So
There's
it's a
another
17.
2, so that's
it's a
6.
17 to hit.
17 to hit?
17 misses.
17
Yeah,
misses.
misses.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
know that. So that's my rage now deactivated, and I can only do 1 hit per turn, and I can't redo it. So as a bonus action, I am gonna heal myself. So you can all go and fuck yourself. I just don't want to die. So
I don't want to die either,
Fair
brother.
1d10, and then I add 2 to this. 5, so I get 7.
Okay. Then, Thalrin, it's your turn. So remember,
Yeah.
the bee, the wisp is nearly
Yeah,
dead
so-
as well. So if you get hit on it, it'll be gone.
Go on, pal.
I'm gonna move to there, and we're gonna cast Thunderwave level 2.
Okay. So it's
You
con
need to-
save.
Yeah, 13.
Fails.
Oh, that hits. That fails. 11 damage.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Twelve.
You don't know if this affects this that much, so it's still alive. Any bonus actions you want to do?
That I want to do. No. nothing I can do at this moment in time.
Try and shove it, and I'll get another attack of opportunity.
No, because it's a forced
I'm only
movement.
joking.
Remember,
I'm only
forced
joking.
movement
I
doesn't.
know. I'm only joking.
Okay, so okay,
Otherwise,
then
I'd be
it
pinging
is,
people around the map all the time
Yeah.
because it's the thing I can do.
I mean, you can push people, and there's a feat where you can telekinetically push them as a bonus action, but you need to have that. Okay, then A will attack. Let's see how you two's got the most hit points. Yuri's okay. Francis has got more. Francis, it's a. I think you're fine with that. 11. So Francis, it's your turn.
I will move off the edge of the boat just because that's a wee bit dangerous there. And I will just do my usual 4 attacks. Starting with the
Sure.
bonk. But I've got disadvantage on all of these, right?
Yeah, unless any of you have any magic where you can see invisible things,
The
which
first-
you might do. You'd
the
have to check your spell list.
The first one,
Don't think you do.
I remember I've still got my D4 on that, so my first one is a 17. 17 misses, right?
16.
Yes, it does for this.
No,
Yeah.
16, sorry, 16.
16 also.
So this is my second
But
attack.
remember, you can ask Ducker for advantage. He's trying to man the boat. Oh, sorry, you can ask Pedal for advantage. Because she's
Okay.
there, so you could
Okay,
use
so
that.
I'll ask Petals for advantage, so that cancels out my disadvantage, which means I hit with a 22.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, so you will take 6 damage, and then on my second attack, does that mean if have I got advantage on all my attacks, or am I cancelling disadvantage on all my attacks?
No, just
on one.
Nah, just,
Okay,
just
so
on
it's the
one.
second attack I've missed, so I'm now going to the flurry of blows. That's gonna miss even with a okay. Still roll the second roll. So no, I still miss because the 13. So this is the second attack. 2 rolls. 23 and 18 plus D4 is 22. Must hit him.
It does hit, yes.
Okay. So you can have 9 damage, and you can't take any reactions until the end
What's
of
that?
my
It's-
next turn.
It's bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage, and it can't take reactions
Yep.
until the end of my next turn.
Right? Okay. So it is bloodied. Anything else?
No, that's me.
Okay, Yuri, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna blindly swing my quarterstaff. Yeah!
Okay.
A nat 20, but disadvantage
Yep.
Well,
on
12.
12.
Mm,
Wait, can she not get
Unless you got
advantage as
any
well
magic.
from Petal? Or just one of us can do that?
no, it only worked as one of
Okay,
one of you
okay.
ever requested first.
I think I got
Um,
it!
You were so close. Okay. Back up to the top, which I'll probably make the final round. But we'll see what happens in this final round.
If we can hit the wisp,
So,
or they just get tired and
No,
run away.
I don't think any of the rest of us are in a hurry now that Birdie's away, mate. I think it doesn't matter how long it takes now, like.
I mean, if any of you know anything about D&D, Will of the Wisps are brutal because they're hard to hit and they have a lot of resistances. So, yeah, they're not great. We can keep going. It might be a long time if you want to keep going. Then it is B's turn, and I'm going to leave Drac alone because he's been attacked by a lot.
No. Attack me, please.
What?
Attack me, please attack me. Because it means I get to
Alright,
keep
shit.
my range. My rage.
Okay, fair enough. If you're begging for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then it's a 10 to hit,
10
which I don't
to
think
hit.
hits. Oh no, it gets advantage. Oh no, it doesn't get advantage because it has to be corporal for you to be able to attack. So Drac, it's your turn.
Oh well, I don't have advantage because that didn't hurt me, or I don't have thing anymore, so rage anymore. So I'm gonna get one attack. That's 25, and that's a 23. So that hits.
Yes.
And I do 12 damage.
Yes.
Plus, I've got sneak attack for another 3, so that's 15 damage. And then can I use the blast to add on to this roll as well?
Not on damage.
Okay, then.
You don't need it anyway, because this one was nearly dead. And yeah, it was. I'm guessing it's bludgeoning, personal slashing. So yes, you take out another one. What does it look like as you kill the willow wisp?
Well, it was invisible, but I've just swung my. I've literally like came to my senses, exhausted, and went, "Oh, it's there," and then just immediately just fucking stick the great axe right in the middle, and it goes. Pfft.
Nice. Any movement? Because obviously, there's another one.
Well, how far across is the boat? 30 feet? Sorry, 40?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be able to make it across.
Yeah.
Okay, then Thalrin, it's your turn.
I've got much left. If we're all going after this one over here, I'll just attack it with Primal Savagery again.
Okay.
So it's a magical attack. I don't think it's going to work on one of these things. I'll use a luck point to re-roll that.
So remember, it's at disadvantage.
Oh. It's going to be that anyway, isn't it? Surely.
So it's going to be that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Unless you have any other tinkering you can do. I don't know if, yeah.
Well, a luck point allows me to re-roll the d20, so do I do that again with a disadvantage?
I think that's slightly different, so you'd have to roll, yeah. Yeah, you might be best doing that after you've done the next roll with disadvantage to see if it's worth it.
So what you've got to do, Dave, is you've got disadvantage, so 2 rolls, right? So roll your second roll, and if it's good, then you re-roll the first one with your thing.
Yeah, so roll again and see. And
So
then...
you've got disadvantage, so you've got 2 rolls. One of them is a 1, but the other one might be good. If the other one's good, you can re-roll the 1.
It's not.
It's not good enough.
I'll re-roll the 1 then.
No, it's not good enough. The 11's not going to be good enough.
Leave it, yeah.
Oh, of course, it's not going to work, is it?
Yeah.
I'll take that point off. No, that's it.
Okay, then it is A's turn. It's going to attack Yuri. Actually, because we're coming to the end, it's going to do... What's it going to do? Yeah, you like things inside you, right? Spirits and stuff, because that sounds bad unless they put in context. You've been possessed before. It's gonna have some fun with you, and it moves kind of inside you, which means and it's gonna end its turn there because it just wants to have some fun. So it's gonna take 1d10 force damage.
It's going to take 1d10 force damage.
As is Yuri as well.
What they both do.
What?
Oh.
8. So you take 8, but it takes 8 as well. So, let me see. So that means this one is now blooded. And, so you kill B. So Francis, it's your turn.
But it's inside Yurty, so if I punch it, I'm going to hurt Yurty.
I mean, you could try and move Yuri or something as well.
So if I push Yurty, will it not move it?
Mm-hmm. No, it's not like inhabiting her. It's just
Okay.
taking up the same
With
space.
my
as
bonus
her.
action, I'm going to push Yurty back 5 feet.
Okay. Do you have that as a bonus action? As one of your abilities?
Everybody's got push as a bonus action. Push is a bonus
No,
action
you've
for
got to have
everybody.
I think it's an action.
Got two
Yeah, it's
weapon
an
fighting
action.
as a bonus action. Yeah.
If it's on your sheet, you can use it, but it's not an
Yeah, it says
automatic.
actions in combat. Shove would be considered an action.
They shove an action, is it?
Yeah.
So you could shove her, and then you could use a bonus action to attack, or there is unless you have a special ability to do it. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'll shove her 15 feet with an action then. Sorry, 5 feet.
Sure.
5 feet. I'll shove,
You're
I
flying.
shove her 5 feet with an action, and then with my bonus action,
Yeah.
action, I'm going to use my second last key point to punch it.
Okay.
So this is disadvantage, right? So I'll roll 2.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a couple of 26s. A 26 and a 29, sorry. So the 26 with... In fact, can I get my advantage from...
Yes.
one
it's a new
on
round,
one again.
and
So
no one else.
so
No one else has
on my
used it
first
yet.
attack, then I get a crit. So
Yeah.
it's double damage. There's 11 damage, and it can make a Dex saving throw 15. No, wait, not yet.
Okay.
It can't take. Make a Dex saving throw 15 because I might miss with the next attack. Make a Dex saving throw 15.
Yeah. If you hit it again, you're gonna kill it. It got a 29.
Oh, okay. So hopefully I'll hit it again with my second flurry of blows. 2 rolls. So it's the lowest one is 18. So let me roll the d4 on top of that for the bless.
So you'll hit it because you
20.
need 1 to meet it. So you'll hit.
Take 7 damage, and if you're not dead, make a Dex saving throw again.
No, it's dead. What does it look like as you
Yes.
kill the last thing?
I just
Well
punch it
done.
out there. I'm just punching, and the last one just connects, poof, and you see it. It's just become visible as it goes splat, just like with that
Well
one.
done. So, Ducker kind of congratulate you guys for defeating the creatures. That you can see the obviously I couldn't do it on the map, but the boat has been moving along as you've been being attacked, and you can tell that the river is like going a lot faster, and he's like, I don't want to scare you guys, but we're kind of near the waterfall, and you can see there is quite a big waterfall, and he is trying to steady the boat, and that's where we're going to end the game tonight.
Hey.
There you go. But I will allow you to do. I'll say between that you've got like a minute. So if you want to do any healing, etc., you've got that time as he's explaining how great you guys have done and that you near a waterfall. But yes, do you want to do any quick? Has anyone got any healing they can do at this point?
I'll drink a potion, which I've got.
Yeah, you can drink a potion.
Yeah, I
Yes.
will as well.
I will. No, I'm good. I'm good for now. I'm good.
Potion is a 2d4
2d4 plus 2.
plus 2.
Nice roll. And another nice roll.
I know, yeah.
Wow.
So it's 21. And I've got to cast myself a 2nd level Cure Wounds as well.
Sure.
I'm gonna drink a potion also.
Oh.
Let me just take it out of my inventory first.
Brew, what are your? Have you got anything healing left?
I mean, I can use some spells to kind of roll hit dice, so I should be okay.
So I'll get 5 back.
Oof.
Next back.
Hey.
That's the closest I've come to.
Yeah. Well done there, guys. So yeah, so we'll end it for there. yeah, that's the end of the game, and we are coming to the end of this season of the game. We've got like 2 shorter sessions left, and then we'll be transferring to a different game. So yeah, in August, I would imagine we'll be playing something different.
Yes, we will.
Depending on our schedules and stuff. Yeah, that's the end of our game. So yeah, RX, do you want to do the thing you do at the end of the games?
I will. So as
and tell us who won. Who won the competition for the drawing? Because there was a bit of shenanigans.
Yerty won the art competition. Yerty won the art competition. As Martin said, viewers,
how many?
She won with 3 votes to, I think the second had 2.
Okay, 3-2. Okay, fair enough.
So
changed the goalpost a few times though, from the YouTube comments to the live stream to. You know.
Oh, okay. So, bit of okay. I mean, I guess if we're using US politics versus Irish versus Scottish versus British politics, it can get a bit dicey. So there you go. So yeah, Brew. You. I didn't tell you, but now you have to make that T-shirt. I know it's not that we're making the T-shirt. You have to make that T-shirt, no. Crayons and shit. There you go. So there you go. Pester RX if you want the T-shirt made for Chris or whoever.
Okay.
RX, that's it.
Let me do the outro then. So as Martin said, folks, after 2 more sessions of this, we'll be putting a cap on season 2 of Fey Nights, and we'll be going to Savage Worlds Deadlands. Dustin is going to be running that for the same group, and we're going to be playing that for a while before we come back for season 3. But that's all in a few weeks. So thank you very much, Martin, for another wonderful session. Thank you, Birdie, although you're not here, Dave, Chris, and Brew for another fantastic game. To our viewers on YouTube later and on Twitch live, thank you very much for watching. We are RxOliver and the gang. This is Fey Nights. We love you. Good night.